That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Very good one.
There we go.
Mine is Ocean Avenue just updated today actually. Play my VN, damn it.
Here's mine.
The song when you said Ocean Avenue, my bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, there's like two
It's
different.
his visual novel.
Yeah.
Today's drink is Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Oh god, that's what I was drinking last night.
Dark and stormy, depending on.
Now the viewers know.
Or Zephyr Hills natural spring water.
Oh, speaking of drinks and stuff, I tried coffee for the first time today. Very weird.
Really?
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa, coffee for the first time. Jeez.
I had an iced mocha. It wasn't too bad. I'm planning to have a frozen mocha next time because the ice. I drink it pretty quick.
Count.
It doesn't? Why not?
It only has little bits of coffee. That's not full on true coffee.
Oh well, no, I'm not trying
Way to coffee
I
shame him.
Well, I can't drink too much. I can't drink too much caffeine due to a heart condition, so I have to kind of watch it a little bit. Yeah, so ice mocha will probably, or I want to get a frozen one because I drink really quickly. So and the ice was just at the bottom, so I'm like, maybe if I get a frozen one, it blends the ice that I can actually enjoy it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. I have a bit of a confession with coffee. I have a slight addiction to the McDonald's mocha frappe, or frap, whatever you want to call it.
The caramel frap, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so good.
You're
So bad, but it's so
addicted
good.
to the frappe.
I also enjoyed hot chocolate for the first time today as well. That was interesting.
That one's a bit surprising.
The last time, okay, so because we were thinking about McDonald's, which is why I say this. The first time I ever had hot chocolate, and the only time I've had it, was at a McDonald's. And if you
So there's your problem.
yeah. But here's the issue, right? I get the drink, and I'm sitting at the counter because my friends and I were ordering, and I went to go take a sip of it. And McDonald's likes to make it really, really fucking hot for no reason.
Yeah.
And I took a sip thinking it was warm enough.
No, there's a reason. They're mistaken in believing that hot equals fresh.
Yeah, I don't like hot drinks usually anyways. So but what happened is that I drank it, I took a sip of it, and I spit it out in front of the counter.
Oh man, the
it was
McDonald's.
so hot. It was so hot, it burned my tongue for like 3 or 4 days. So my immediate reaction was to spit it all over the counter in front of them. I'm like, oh.
I am a fan of the spit take. That is a good one.
I had no regrets. I have no regrets.
Classic gag.
That's perfect.
I have no regrets for that. I was like, and they're like, why, does it taste bad? I'm like, no, it's just so hot. They're like, you're dumb. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I threw it away. It's like, yeah. Because I had it, bless you. And I had it for the first time properly today, and it was actually good. I actually enjoyed it. So we were out in the snow. We were out in the snow making a snowman, then immediately got body checked when we left it for 20 minutes. It was a homicide.
Do you want to build a snow? I will not be bothered in my own domicile, bitch.
we watched Frozen last night, so it kept making those jokes.
God,
wow.
Yeah,
we knocked on my friend's door like, do you want to build a snowman? I went, or nah.
I still love the I still think my favorite is the vine that goes, do you want to build a snowman? Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. Grease a Dog, yeah. So I run ad breaks every hour, so that people, when they first come into the channel, unless they happen to come in during an ad break, don't have to sit through an ad before they get to the stream.
That's very thoughtful of you, Duff.
I try to
nice.
Up a little bit.
Money. Yeah,
okay
it also is an
too.
excuse to stand and stretch and shit.
Well, you have a standing desk.
And give the DM a little chance to catch up on his notes and go, oh fuck, shit, they didn't really do that, did they? God damn it.
Yep.
Oh, they shot him in the face. What am I supposed to do here?
So we're all
last
going
session,
to
we were like, oh yeah, we're just gonna wander in.
It's like, yeah. So
We're gonna
we
just
sacrifice all of the people we just rescued to the great unknown.
To Tiamat, actually, we're jumping sides.
Woo!
Oh shit, we got away.
Betrayal. I did not approve of this religion trial. What the hell?
You shall be sacrificed as well, then. Those who do not agree will be sacrificed along with those.
Pulls out all the daggers for every hand. Try me, bitch.
All right. I'm just
Isn't
gonna
that
quickly
life
say hi to my
nowadays?
chat. Hello, my 0 viewers. This is Dirk the Red Panda, and I am streaming Dungeons and Dragons for the 4th time. All right, back to the chat.
Then make that one viewer. I heard you.
Aw. So sweet. Thank you for
There's
putting your eyeballs on my screen.
All right.
there's a picture out there of Goku standing like with his arms wide open, facing like an empty, barren wasteland of a ruined city, and the subtitle just says, "When you're streaming to 0 viewers, but you still gotta put on a face for a good time."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yo.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's okay though. It's all about having fun, right?
Oh, exactly.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do. I don't know if you started yours or not. I'm gonna go ahead and start mine, and then when I get back to
Start
you,
what?
we'll ad break.
Oh, I already did mine. Mine's done.
Oh well, screw it then.
All right, go for it.
Yo, ad break.
Nice ad.
Hey, Riptide, and hi everyone else who's here.
Bleep it.
Hi
We're doing
Ben,
it
hi
live.
Electro, hi Rainbow. How you guys doing today? Are you still doing the ad break, or are we
No,
just gonna?
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
I do the episodes as highlights anyway, so they can last forever.
Right. I should
Anyway.
do that. Nazra, thank you for the follow. High five. Welcome to the Swole Patrol. Are we ready or?
It depends on everybody else. I'm ready.
Okay. As an FYI, guys, for those who may not have been around on my streams before during D&D nights, I try not to look at chat as much while we're playing, just so we can focus on the cooperative storytelling that we do in D&D.
All right. I'm right here. Yeah.
Everyone's
quiet there.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, is everything okay?"
Yes, somebody
I
join
say
my
something?
stream. Guys,
Everybody
I got
Say something wrong.
I got one viewer who said, "Hey Dirk, I exist."
That's great.
All right.
And I said hi back.
Oh, and as always, music on my channel provided by Adrian Von Ziegler. Check them out on Spotify and YouTube and follow their Patreon. They let us use this music free of charge, so long as they are credited. So thank you very much, Adrian.
I'll be
All
using the
good.
same
One
music.
sec, chat, so I can clean up my screens here.
Are we still sponsored by Bud Light?
We are not sponsored by Bud Light, but you know what? Bud Light, our
Canada
DMs
Dry.
are open.
Are we sponsored by anything?
No,
Canada
not
Dry.
yet.
We are sponsored by
Me.
yes.
We're not making money.
We are sponsored by Dana. Want to hear some really nice poetry and good wordplay? Well, come on down to Dana and he will give you a poem.
Or come on
Yeah,
down to
don't put me
Dana
on
and
the
he'll
spot.
give you the best Orcish Ramsey impression.
Ramsey.
That too.
Yeah, Ramsey.
All right. So when last we left our heroes, Arthurax the Spiderfolk rogue, Jessica the Wolffolk sorcerer, Eldrath the Shifter warlock bard, Zir the Tabaxi monk, and Olia the Hyena folk paladin, our group was charged with finding the raiders' camp and trying to learn as much as possible, as well as rescuing half-elf Leosin from the clutches of the Cult of the Dragon. And after successfully infiltrating and barely dodging a very surly cook,
Literally dodging.
Yes.
I think Zir's gonna have nightmares.
I'm having nightmares still.
our party found not only Leosin, but two other prisoners, one of whom was known by Arthurax, a rat folk by the name of Half-Ear. Gathering all three, they managed to make their way out with a little bit of difficulty, but ultimately escaping into the night. And now, as you all are making your way through the forest land now, making your way back north
to the city of Greenest. Need everybody to roll survival for me.
Oh boy,
Okay.
It
so
begins.
begins.
It starts.
Are we ready to die? Because I
Prepare to
Sure hope not.
prepare to
Oh,
die.
please. Please tell me 9 is fine.
Oh no.
Survival.
Okay, 11 isn't bad.
Hey.
Thank God.
There we
Oh.
go.
Oh. Oh no, Eldrath.
Eldrath.
Oh no.
Understandably, Eldrath and Arthurax are both very distracted
Oh, man.
over the events that have occurred. But Zir and Jessica and Olia, you're all able to track your way back without too much difficulty, even in the darkness of night. Because you don't want to light any lights, of course, because that would give away your position.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would be bad.
that would
That's
be very
bad.
bad. That's not fun.
That's not good.
That's bad.
But after a little bit of time, you do start making your way into more familiar areas, and soon you can see the lights of Greenest in the distance. And Leosin, now that you are out of danger, insists on walking on his own, even though his arm is very swollen and obviously hurt. And he keeps on moving forward and occasionally looking over at Zir.
Zir looks back with his ears twitching and his eyes kind of manic because, yeah, it's not hard to explain why.
Okay.
Did you heed my warning and steer clear from your summertime friend?
I mean, I saw maybe a friend of his. No, probably not friend. That's not the right term to use. But yes, I've been preoccupied since getting here. Anyways,
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're alive. It'd be a shame to not be able to repay the debt.
Well, you were a fool, and I suppose perhaps I was too.
But
So I suppose it is even.
it's even. But fools know how to find things. I'm sure you got plenty of information from them.
Yes, though, right now all I can think of is some place to rest my head. I'm so very tired.
Of course. Once we get back to town, we will get you to rest, and we can talk in the morning or even the next day, whatever you need, my friend.
Good. Yes, that sounds quite good. And as the rest of you all just keep traipsing along, half ear occasionally looks around. Arthurax, you can roll insight.
Insight. All right. Just normal or advantage?
Just normal.
Woo!
Dirty 20.
You can kind of tell that he's looking for a chance to possibly slip away.
I grab on to the back of his shirt very tightly. Don't you ever think about it.
Oh,
We
no, mate.
have much to discuss.
Oh, Arthurax, you know me, mate. I don't think ever.
Yeah, trust me, I already know that, you fucking little worm.
Oh, mate, that's right rude of you. After a little bit of time, you do make it back to Greenest. As you come into the town, the guard alert Nighthill, Governor Nighthill, and he comes out to meet with you as he sees Leosin, and he's quite happy to see Leosin, but he's even more happy to see one of his men being returned to him. As he instructs the other guards to gather the unconscious man from your care and take him to the infirmary at the keep. You have done quite well, my friends. Quite well indeed.
Very brave man, that one. Fought off many foes.
Yes, they don't make them quite like that anymore, do they? But you did well. You did quite well. I will make sure that the Lord's Alliance and the Order of the Gauntlet hear of this. They will be more than happy to hear of this assistance. Oh, and before I forget, and he reaches into his shirt or into his coat and pulls out bags for each of you.
Ooh.
250 gold each for your
Ooh.
assistance
School.
in this
Damn.
matter.
Cha-ching.
I mean,
for that.
thank you, my good sir.
Oh, you've more than
Thanks.
earned it. We've recovered some of the coffers and discovered that they were not as badly plundered as we had originally thought. So we were quite lucky there, but it does seem that some of the personal treasures of the people were taken mostly.
Any specifics on what they took? I mean, you say personal items, but personal in both value or just random?
Things of gold and silver, platinum, jewels, anything of just true value, not necessarily a personal value, but I'm certain that a lot of these items were heirlooms or of personal nature. But
Arthrax looks down at Half-Ear like, don't you fucking think about it.
doesn't sound like anything's left really, mate. Could I say something?
What?
I'll just shut up.
Good idea.
The governor is talking to us, correct?
Yes, Governor Nighthill.
If I may make a suggestion, perhaps keeping our success on the down low for the time being. They are still quite close, that war band.
Indeed, yes. I should alert the Alliance and the Order as well anyway, for they would want to know of this. And definitely of whatever you can tell me, perhaps. Do you have information of their numbers or what their plans were? Leosin at this will raise his hand. I do, but I apologize. I must recover. As he just starts to wobble back and forth before he falls straight forward. Zir, make a dex save. Hello? Zir?
Oh, sorry.
Make a dex save.
Makes a dex save.
Dex save.
Okay.
He's very shy.
Oh my!
Oh no!
As you
Hey,
reach
That's why
out-
he's shy.
That's
Hey.
great. That's great. I love that.
Remember all
Let's see
those
what happens.
natural 20s we had?
Yeah.
Remember how I said that was
Last-
going to go downhill?
As
Remember
you,
last?
Literally eating my words.
Remember
As
last?
you reach out to grab for your friend, as his body collapses and fails on him, you were kind of distracted. There was some, talk going on about, like, hey, maybe we should tell them about the Raiders stuff and everything. And then you just hear this, whoa, as if thud, as Leosin just face plants on the
Oof.
dirt path.
Oh shit! He's gonna reach down. He's gonna reach down. Like, oh, okay, yep. We need to get this guy to sleep, and he's just gonna reach down and grab his arm and put it around his shoulder. And just be like, "All right."
Nighthill snaps his fingers, and 2 guards come over and grab Leosin. Take him to the infirmary, quick.
Yes, he's not entirely wounded. He's just malnourished, I think. Best give him some food as well as healing.
Yes, we will take care of him. We'll contact you as soon as he awakens. Please get some rest, and we will speak in the morning.
Arthrax pushes Half-Ear a little bit. Do you have a cell for this one?
Oh, Oh yeah, I think we could. We might have space for him. And he snaps his finger over to one of the other guards. Grab some manacles and escort this one to the keep. Oh, mate, that's not really necessary. I don't think that's really, poignant for our relationship right here.
Arthrex just gives him a "you are going," and that is final look.
I mean, it's not permanent, is it, mate? All right. As they slap on some manacles onto Half-Ear's wrists and start to escort him to the keep.
So Eldrath raises his cry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, not again.
He reloads his crossbow and aims in the back of his skull.
Don't you fucking dare.
So, Arthrex, what's up with this guy?
Well, we only been together for one job, but my mentor wanted me to steal and rewrite some plans. Hang on, I'm sorry. I actually wrote all this shit, so I'm trying to remember it.
Ooh, story.
Which is why I asked. So, Lord Dom.
We only been together for one job. My mentor wanted me to steal and rewrite the plans to make the people. You know what? Screw this. I'm actually gonna go into the information that I went with Dana to actually get the story I actually wrote, because otherwise I'm not gonna remember this shit.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck it,
Here
we're
we
doing it live.
We're
Well-
doing it live.
We only been together for one job. My mentor wanted me to go to Neverwrite to slip false plans of a noble, turning them from a kind-hearted, sweet-sounding soul to make it seem like all he's doing is something very more deviant under the rug, if you know what I mean. Half-Ear wanted to join, and well, as you know, some rats, they have some skills in their claws, so I decided to take advantage with it. The plan would have gone well, but as last I knew, while I was slipping the papers back in, he decided to be a little weasel and start stealing heirlooms from the people in the safe house that they were using in plain sight. He got his damn tail caught and started running back towards me, making us both having to run back in the shadows. I still yet to even know what even happened.
You would think that he'd be called Half-Tail instead of Half-Ear after that.
Hey.
You would think. And before you even ask, no, we wouldn't even be considered like friends or even acquaintances. Especially since last I saw of him, it was also the last time a special item that my mentor gave me was stolen.
He doesn't have it on him. The cultists... Oh, I wonder if they took it then.
Knowing Half-Ear, he probably hid it somewhere or sold it.
You could always ask him in his new home.
Oh, I plan to.
Speaking of home, could probably get some rest, right, guys?
I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We deserved it after nearly being surrounded by hundreds of people and almost getting caught. I think we deserve a break.
Yeah, I think Zir needs time to not get that orc out of his head.
True. He's, I mean, the cultist that was with, well, yeah, no, I'm scared of him. Yeah, no, you got it back in my head. Oh, okay, I'm going, he's just gonna start.
We're
just
moving
gonna start
on as I,
panicking a little bit.
as I put my
I
arm
believe-
behind his back and just, moving along.
I
Just
believe
keep walking.
a nice, stiff, yet cheap drink would be good for all of us.
Yeah, I agree with that. Or maybe a glass of milk, maybe.
Did somebody say drink?
I'm not one to drink alcohol, but drink would be nice in general.
Of course.
I wonder
My
what
mouth
the-
is a little dry, anyway.
We can head over to the.
Oh, you can head over to.
I actually don't know where the tavern is because
So,
Eldrath didn't go with them to that point.
yeah.
Oh, let me lead you back to the tavern that you never slept at. Let's go. I know the way. Yes, it's this way. My ears detect everything. Let's go.
Follow the sonic ears.
Apparently they detect brainwaves too.
Yeah. Detect brainwaves and all kinds of things.
Woo,
As
follow
you
the
make your way back
feline.
to Linen's tavern, her kids are still helping out around. Her son Moss is sweeping up the around the tables, and her daughter Meadow is clearing off the plates from the patrons that were just there. As she sees you walk in, and she just waves, "Hey, you made it back!"
Indeed.
Yep,
Oh,
everyone accounted for all in one piece.
Hello.
and you're
Technically, one accounted for and more, because last time you saw us, there was only 4 of us. But now, as he does the ta-da hand motion towards Eldrath, we have a 5th! And he's alive!
Eldrath just waves.
Alright.
as you kind of part to show Eldrath, young Meadow suddenly stops and gasps as she drops a plate and shatters on the ground.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Meadow, I'm sorry, Mom. She starts scooping up all the pieces and then runs back into the kitchen. I don't know
That
what's up
can
with that
be
girl.
repaired. I heard there are some makers in the world that can use gold to replenish what was broken.
This is very true, but please, come in. Have a seat. We just finished up dinner service, but I'm sure we could rustle something up for you.
If you...
May
Or, yes, let Eldrath go first.
I assist you with gathering drinks for our friends?
Please, if you would like to, yes, absolutely. Moss, clear a spot for them. Clear the big table. As her young son just runs over and starts clearing off all of the old mugs and plates and such, and starts clearing them out of the way. She goes back and grabs some tankards. What are you in the mood for? Ale, wine. I can do cider. I have some fine dwarven brandy as well.
This might, if it's not too much, and I will say this in my native. There's a native saying back where I come from. Although I am the opposite gender to say this, but she needs some milk, please.
Need some milk.
Milk.
Is
I
the
think we can do
original
that.
she or he? I'm actually not sure.
The original, I think, is they from where I come from. I'm not sure though. But anyway,
I'm asking out of character. I am
Oh no,
asking
it's
out of
she.
character.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
she.
Is
It's
it really?
Yeah, it's she.
I
needs
thought it was
some
he
I thought it
needs
was
some
he.
milk.
Yeah.
He
Is
needs
it
some
he?
milk.
What?
Hold
Wait.
on. All right, now I gotta Google this.
Oh my
Wait.
god, I'm so confused.
Out of character
Dana,
Google.
Dana, you think it's she, right? Isn't it she?
I don't know what we're
No,
talking
it's
about.
he.
No, it's he.
Yeah.
It's he.
The
No, I
he needs some milk. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
needs some milk because it was a guy who like was spinning around and then falls on his face or something.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Oh,
Yeah.
he needs some
As they used to say back in my home.
Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. But
It's an old vine. Don't worry about
perfect.
it.
Okay.
classic. I love it.
all right. Anyway, so Lennon goes about to gathering up drinks for everybody, and
Eldrath will follow. So I'd like to spike the milk.
okay. Sleight of hand.
Okay.
What are you spiking it with?
I'm guessing she's just putting ale for the rest of us.
Yeah, she would be pouring out ales. She did have the bottles of the dwarven brandy as well out, but she didn't know exactly what you were looking for.
I'll put 2 shots of ale into the mug and then mix it with the milk.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
That'd be an interesting combo.
Okay. Yeah, very.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, Zir, that's your.
Should I roll perception? Should I roll perception?
Yep, if you want to notice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Watch him
I'll
get
roll
nah,
from
it's
within.
My perception is a 5, so let's. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, there you see that.
Oh, sweetheart, you accidentally mixed the milk with the ale in that glass. That's
Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes I like milk, but sometimes he's just doing a helping hand to help lessen my nerves.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, if you're sure, that's. I'm
Oh,
happy
it's
to give you a
perfect.
friend.
It's perfectly fine. If I need another glass, I will ask you to get it.
Oh,
Thank you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well try something new, my feline friend.
I don't mind experimenting after that, especially after a chef yelling at me or almost yelling at me.
Well, that's life in the kitchen, bud.
Almost had that.
So that's the guy who slammed a hammer on a wolf's hand.
Man, that's why I need a rest. I'm telling
To
you.
be fair, the wolf was an enemy, so that's kind of helpful in a way. Because maybe in the next fight, if we see him, he'll have a broken hand and we can laugh at him.
Well, I mean, my hammer only knows justice.
It aims at those who are righteous.
As he's about to pull the hammer out as like a joke, and then is like, yeah, no. Not gonna risk it.
Put it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as you're all sitting around, and it's fairly quiet night. So soon after the raid, there are no guests in the tavern yet. It seems that there's some people stopped by for food perhaps earlier, and maybe one or two stragglers for some drinks here and there, but it seems that the evening is winding down.
Eldrath will just be kind of leaning back in the chair and just playing on the lyre that he has.
Zir will be hunched over his glass of milk ale, which I don't want to think about what that tastes like, but he is drinking it without
Roll Constitution.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of milk and ale, if those things would even like.
They
match
would not.
Maybe like a
together. It
vodka
doesn't
or
sound
They
like
would not. I don't think they would.
Yeah, I don't think they would curdle though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
You
think
need
it'd be pretty
acid.
obvious that there's something else in there.
Yeah.
Like, you see the color mix.
Like, is this like a new type of milk that you have here? I mean, I'm foreign, so I don't know.
It's special milk.
So-
Eldrath, what is your passive perception, by the way?
13.
13? Okay.
But I do have blind sight up to 10 feet.
Okay. Out the corner of your eye, peeking around the corner, coming out of the kitchen, you can see Little Meadow just kind of staring at you.
Oh.
She looks like she's trying to hide, but she's not doing a very good job. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll
Lord.
play the lyre just a little bit louder. Kind of just smile slightly.
Meanwhile, Jessica,
Hmm?
you can feel eyes on you. It's very obvious.
Oh.
As you start looking around, and you can just see young Moss across the room, sweeping the same spot for the last 15 minutes as he just kind of looks over at you.
Jessica gives a polite smile, nice little wave, and I'm trying to. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to come up with something, but my brain is not functioning properly. So I'm just gonna say she just smiles and waves.
He gives a little nervous wave back and fumbles the broom and catches it before it hits the ground, trying to, collect himself, look cool again. Just, yeah, I totally meant to do that. And he just goes back to sweeping the floor, looking down at the ground, trying not to. Oh God, I just totally fucked it up. Damn it.
How old is Moss again?
He's 9.
Okay. Batting a little bit out of his league, but I give him points for trying.
You gotta dream big. You
Yeah,
gotta dream big.
exactly. Like that one guy I fell on back at the.
There's a double meaning of saying dream big there, but yeah. TOS purposes, I will not go further.
Okay.
Yes,
Moving on.
Zir will continue to drink his milk, and I mean, like it does curl apparently, so it's milk, and I say it's warm. Maybe I don't know. I think he prefers warm milk, even though I don't. But it's okay.
It's soothing.
It's soothing, yes. And the thoughts of the Orcish chef and his wrath slowly fade from his mind.
Oh.
As not only the milk helps him soothe, but the alcohol is kicking in.
Yes. Man, we're having a good time now. As Olia takes a bigger gulp of his ale.
I think Jessica will probably have taken up the offer on that wine, actually.
Are you gonna hold it like a classy bitch and then like twirl it?
I mean, maybe. What if she does?
I say go
Eldrath
for it.
does.
I say go for it.
Go for
Arthrax just keeps to himself, just tapping his fingers on the table, barely even taking sips of his drink.
That's a lot of fingers. Jesus.
Yeah, Eldrath basically finishes off the ale pretty quick and then asks for a glass of wine.
Oh, it was. Lyndon is happy to provide it for you. And she brings it over and plops it down next to you there. Anything else? Everybody good?
I just have a question about this ale. Oh, how'd you craft this? Pretty nice.
Oh, that's Cuff's work. My husband. He works out of our basement. Actually, that's a local brew that we make right here.
Oh, that's so great. It's always great to support the local craftsmen.
Absolutely. You know, that's what we always try to say. Buy local. You know, we try to convince everybody to try a little bit of our ale first before they go try them for the old staples. But you know, so some people are into it, some people aren't. I'm glad to see somebody who likes it as she kind of pats you on your armor.
Oh, thanks. As somebody who grew up as a mixologist myself, I come to appreciate the variety and the difference and the great diversity of tastes. So
Maybe we'll have to call you next fall, see if you would like to come down and help us with the harvest grains. Maybe we could use some extra help.
Oh, that would be an honor. Thank you.
Couple of extra hands.
Looks at Arthrax.
Hey.
Looks over very confused because he wasn't paying attention. What?
Hands. Spider boy.
What about him?
Never mind.
Zir's just giggling to himself.
But yeah, tell your husband. Great stuff. Compliments to
I'll
the
be
chef
happy
or
to.
mixologist.
He'll be happy to hear. Also wanted to let you know I cleared your rooms as well. So everybody is all set. Of course, as always, Night Hill is covering the charges. So just relax and enjoy yourself.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's pretty late right now in the day.
It's getting late in the evening, yeah. It's getting close to the kid's bedtime as she starts chasing after little Mishka, the 4-year-old.
I'm just curious to know if any shops are currently open, if there are any open
No, unfortunately, the shops are still closed after the raid.
after the raid. Yeah. All right.
Still recovering.
We could try tomorrow.
Mm. Okay.
Arthrax slowly gets up. Once again, not even really touching his drink or anything. I'd much rather take my time and see what Half-Ear knows of what I need.
Are you not going to finish that?
No, anyone wants it, they can have it.
Eldrath's already drinking it.
Dang it! I was
Moment the
going
word
for that.
no left his mouth.
The question was politeness. Was out of politeness, but he's going for it anyway.
Yeah. Only snaps his fingers as he
Arthrax just-
sees Eldrath go first.
Just
Arthrax just raises his eyebrows like, yeah, not surprised there. I was actually about to ask you to join me, Eldrath, but seeing as you're much rather drink,
Oh, I can easily join you. Place down the mug. It's already like half gone.
Oh, I can do both.
I know how to multitask.
I can drink and interrogate. What are you talking about?
No correlate.
Are you able to even interrogate right now?
I mean, Dungeon Master? Am I able?
I would say so. It's only a couple of drinks. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not
yeah.
like your normal beers.
Yeah, still nothing can't go wrong though.
Sure.
Not like you can't like slam into a wall or something.
Hmm.
This is what bards do. They just drink heavy. That's all they do, and lay pipe.
Okay. Arthur
Just said that.
just shrugs and just wave his hand, signaling to just follow.
I'll wave to the cub as as we head out.
As she sees you waving, she just kind of makes a little squeak noise and ducks back behind the corner.
And finally, Olia, right before he leaves, he gives a little tip to the family. Like on the table, he leaves a good little 5 gold.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
I'm feeling generous.
generous.
Plus, gotta support those
Just-
local craftsmen.
Just so I'm not crazy. You said it was 250 each of us for the gold that we got for
Yes.
bringing the
Yeah.
guys back. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wrote that down right.
Okay, so now I'm down to 255 in terms of gold. As I leave the 5 gold.
There you go.
255.
As soon as Eldrath and Arthrax are out of earshot, Jessica goes, "So do you think they named him Half Ear after he got half his ear chopped off? Or were his parents just assholes and like calling like a huge prediction there?"
Well, Jessica, Zir kind of like his ears twitch, which is ironic here because half ear. It's almost like that's saying as if he had it cut off and not born like that.
Well, I mean, either way, whether it was cut off or it was a natural deformity, like that's kind of a dick move to name your kid after their imperfections.
Or maybe it's a different thing in that he can't listen very well. Or a nickname, maybe, that he's taken up. I mean,
Like, that's a mean nickname though. Like, come on.
well, he's kind of
That's-
a douche from what we've seen so far. Or
Yeah,
heard.
fair. That's valid.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't say seen so far because he seems pretty nice, but based upon what Arthrax says, he seems to be kind of the sneaky type.
I've seen his type before. He's putting on a fucking face. Like, you can't trust that dude as far as you can throw him.
I can throw far. As Olia hears in the distance. Yep, as he flexes a muscle.
I just hope Leozin's going to be okay. I mean, I feel kind of bad zoning out and missing him face planting the floor.
I'm sure he'll be all right. I mean, they patched up Eldrath.
Yeah.
They should be able to handle him just fine.
That's true. Although Leozin is... He seemed pretty weary in both injury and in sustenance, I guess, so...
I
it
mean-
might take longer, unless spells do that. I don't know much about magic, but... Can they do that?
I mean, he was out in the middle of nowhere, tied to a post for who knows how many days. Like, he's gonna be kind of rough, but he'll pull through.
And it was easy to note that he had been in a fight beforehand. He was very beaten.
Okay. Well, I mean, if the guard wasn't able to be conscious, but Leozin did, I guess he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Eldrath and Arthrax, you make your way to the keep. And after being let in by the guards, who, of course, they know you, and Escobert meets you at the entrance, and after a little bit of discussion, understands that some leniency, some leeway is not out of order, as he allows you to come down to the hold, and there in a cell with iron bars, sitting on a stool, is Halfier with manacles on his wrist in front of him, just kind of looking around the cell before his eyes lock on Arthrax as he sees him walking up.
I'd like to point out that I brought along the glass of wine that I was still sipping.
Arthrax steps up, crosses his arms, and just stares, like death glare, right at Halfier.
Was that all of his arms or just
Yes,
one?
all of his arms. Right where you belong.
Oh, mate, why you gotta say it like that? I've been nothing but nice to you.
Nice? You ruined my fucking job.
Now, to be fair, you didn't tell me that I wasn't supposed to steal nothing.
You friggin' moron.
Well, it wasn't. Look, we went in there, and there was some Jews just sitting around, and the Jews were just sitting there begging to be taken. I didn't see what the problem is.
You heard what my mentor said, though. Only the documents, nothing else.
I'll be honest, I'm not zoned out at that part.
A lot of things you zone out over.
Well, it's not my fault. I got some attention problems.
Now tell me, what were you doing before you got caught?
Well, I was trying to get make my way down out to Baldur's Gate, and the problem is that I ran into a batch of raiders, and they don't take in kindly to rat folk, it seems, especially when they try to alleviate them of some of their gold. To be fair, it was pretty easy. But,
yeah, but obviously, of course, you fucked up somehow.
Oh yeah. Well, it seems that the tall blue fella, he got the dragon face. Yeah, apparently
Yes.
he can smell you pretty easy if you get too close. So he smelled. Apparently, I hadn't washed in a while, and they made it really easy to find. So yeah, he called me and took me in front of some other dragon lady. She had black scales though. She was real mean, and she threw me in the cage.
Arthrax looks over to Eldrath. Do you know anything about a black dragon lady?
I mean, there are many.
You could roll history.
Okay. Not gonna be good.
Oh. Well, we tried.
Oh. Black Dragon Lady. She sounds kind of nice.
There's a lot of dragons and dragonoid people out there. It could be anybody.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So, Halfier, you know what I'm pissed off about.
Well, I mean, I might have a slight idea. Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything to state that Arthrax punches the
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yes.
Then roll intimidation.
Intimidation. Alrighty. Intimidation.
As you smack one of your fists against the bars of the cell, and Halfier just kind of jumps a little bit and tips back on the stool slightly.
Where is it?
Look, the dragon lady's got it. She sold me had it, and she said it was too nice for me to have, and she said it would look good for her queen. I don't know which kingdom she works for. It's not. I don't know anything about it, but she said her queen would love it.
Have you heard anything of where they're gonna go?
Nah, mate. They threw me in that cell, and they expect me to die.
Damn it. Well, now I got my answers. Have fun in your new home.
Oh, mate, what? I didn't do nothing in here, though. I didn't do nothing to this city.
Doesn't matter. With you out of the way, that's one less problem on my ass.
Oh, but Arthrax, come on, mate, this ain't fair.
Arthur starts walking away.
Oh, Audie, come on. I know you're mad, but come on, we go back, right, mate?
You have no other answers for me, so why should I even care?
There's the caves.
Caves?
Yeah, the caves. There's caves. You didn't see them? These at the back of the camp.
Arthrax turns slightly to the side. Keep talking.
Oh, well, mate, I don't know what they're doing in the caves, but they seem important. They'd be setting guards there, and they'd be setting people over there all the time, and kobolds go in there now.
Were the kobolds carrying anything?
They took crates and stuff. Look like they had cave supplies. I don't know, might have been a storehouse.
Arthrax looks over at Eldrath and then slowly back. Have you heard anything of what they're planning on doing in those caves?
I mean, no, they said there's something important in there. That's about it.
I bet you're thirsty.
You know, I am a bit thirsty. I've been seeing that glass of wine you got there.
Let's say you, with your keen eyes, probably saw a little bit more than you're letting on. Now, if your answer satisfies my friend, then you may have this glass. If not, well, suppose it's mine to keep.
Roll persuasion.
Yes.
As he's kind of looking at you, and he licks his lips, and he's just staring at the glass of wine. All right. So that the tall one, the blue man, he'd go in there with a woman in purple robes, but she was a human. Said some kind of sacred place in there. I don't know much more than that. I'm sorry.
Eldrath, I don't think that's good enough, but that
come
wine
on,
does
mate.
sound so good. Maybe I should have a sip.
Oh, come on, mate. You're being come on.
Keep talking, otherwise this wine will go away.
As he just starts banging his head against the metal cage of the cell. Oh, come on, mate. It's been 3 days since I've been in that cage. Come on, cut me some slack.
Arthrax just slightly dips it to make a drop just fall out to the floor. Whoops.
Oh, mate, come on. I don't know anything, mate. I'm sorry. Please.
Do you have any more information on this human? Like details?
Short, black hair, kind of mean. Didn't like the kobolds that much. But she, yeah. She would always walking up the heels of the one in black, the black scale lady. I think she was like her like underling or something.
A human working for the kobolds.
Well, she worked for the dragon lady.
Tell me more about the dragon lady.
I mean, she's really nasty. She's didn't really care much for people like me and the your other friend there that you grabbed off the stake. They beat the absolute living shit out of him. But she was paranoid, I'd say, is the best way to describe her. She really didn't like being around. She was afraid that people was going to come down and tackle her.
Interesting.
Arthrax slowly moves the couple side and then takes a step to give him the cup.
As he reaches out and he grabs the glass of wine and takes a long sip. Oh, mate, that's good.
Your word better be true. Otherwise, I don't think you deserve another drink.
He kind of gives you a look as if to say, "Oh, mate," and then he takes another drink. Just be careful there, Artrax. Them dragon people, they real quite mean they are.
Oh, we know. Arthrax starts walking away.
Eldrath takes a moment, just gives a pondering look towards Half-Ear. And follows Arthrax.
All right. As everybody heads back to the tavern, and it's pretty late at this point. As everybody goes ahead and sets down for a good night's sleep.
Woo.
And everybody gains the benefits of a long rest, so reset all of your HP and your spell slots and any of your abilities that reset at long rest. And we will take a short break here.
Awesome. Woohoo.
Sounds good.
All
Yay.
right, guys, we'll be right back in just a few minutes.
All right, BRB, I need to grab a pen.
Laying on hands. Back on up. Oh, almost went one over. Spells.
All right, back.
I'm gonna take a minute to stand up and stretch these leggies. Be right back.
I figure while we have time, I might as well just go ahead and take notes about what we just heard so I can remember the damn details.
So far, so good. Good. We're on an ad break right now.
Clean up, try not to outfits.
Good luck.
Okay, I got my notes.
Nice.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. Quite a night.
Well, unfortunately, I really had no other way of finding a way to push more information until Unchecked did the whole drink thing.
Yeah. I was hoping, or I was just like thinking, oh, I should have done more for the the tavern scene because I'm the mixologist. I should have helped, but you know, it's nice just to
You should be helping to mix drinks. Mix the
Yeah.
milk with the brandy.
yeah, do it for them. Yeah, yeah, they should have just nudged me and be like, hey, Olia, yeah, do it.
Like the whole joke about helping hands.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Woo!
I made some notes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just adding little things to my character sheet just to make it look prettier.
Prettier.
Yeah. I'm adding personality traits, and I just added a thing to the bio. So yeah, Olia's
Nice.
yeah, Olia has light brown skin, brown eyes, lightish brown, kind of like that red, brownish red type of hair.
Mm.
It's a bit lighter. Yeah. The more you know.
Got them real good boy vibes.
Oh, he's got the airhead vibes, definitely. Yeah, it's good boy. I guess that would be a personality trait.
Dirk in general is just a good boy.
Oh no, stop it. I mean, I made mistakes. If you saw my stream last week.
And?
Oh, I apologized. and then
We all
decided
make
to make
mistakes.
less references to the thing in question. Ideals.
Y'all didn't hear none of that, right?
What?
I didn't
What?
hear anything, no.
You did something?
Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, I ran the vacuum for a hot minute just to clean up some cat hair.
That's
was
always
getting
fun.
It was getting kind of hairy in here.
I see
Don't,
what you did there.
don't potter this. Come on.
What?
What?
He said Harry. I said Potter.
Oh.
Newly, hello. How you doing? Sorry about that, guys. My roommate actually needed me to also help out fix the audio on the TV in his bedroom.
Oh.
But we're back now. Hello. All right. We all ready?
Just waiting on Ethan to get back.
Okay. Gives me time to drink some water. Don't forget to hydrate, guys.
Yes. Yes. Big lesson. From the
I
craftsman
have a
himself.
cherry Mountain Dew. I am good.
That is not hydrational.
But it is delicious.
It's gamer juice.
Valid. Gamer juice.
Yes.
Um, yeah, so I looked it up. Because beer is acidic, it does in fact cause milk to curdle, just like lemon juice does.
Oh,
Really?
Why
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why would people pour lemon juice into milk?
You'd be surprised.
Oh,
Acid plus base. Wonder what happens. Hey, chemical reaction.
Wow.
Hey, a new drink concoction.
No, absolutely not.
Do it.
I mean, I don't know. We are in America.
Wow.
People are dumb enough to do so.
They're not just
back,
dumb.
though.
They'll do it out of spite. If you can do something dumb, they'll do it out
You
of
know,
spite.
you probably shouldn't put lemon juice in your milk. Fuck you, I do what I want.
What? Yep. Sums it up.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Land of the free, bitch.
And you're Australian.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh no! Oh, I thought who said that exactly?
I was
Oh, I-
quoting South Park.
Oh, I thought that was half ear. I'm like, and you have an eye.
Yeah. I was thinking it was half here too. I'm like, shut up, half here.
It's like you can't talk American like that.
Un
You would steal
American.
it.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are good to go.
All right. So it's a very peaceful night, as you all sleep easily, sleep well, except Eldrath. You found it a little bit hard to go to sleep at first. laying in your bed and looking out the window at the moonless night, so dark out. Many things popping in and out of your mind, until finally sleep takes you.
I'd actually like to
Hmm?
write write a letter. And I'm hoping that this ability will help me in this regard. But basically, let's see, with the background of the background of spy. I have a spy contact, so I would know how to get messages to and from people, even over great distances. Local messengers, all that stuff.
Yeah, you would be able to get that. It might take a little bit longer since the raid has kind of disrupted things at the village a little bit. But yeah, you would be able to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll basically just write a letter, and I'll give you the details of the letter at a later point. I haven't really wrote it down, but I will message you that. But it'll go to Eldrath's mother.
Okay. Well, as the night goes on, and finally you do find yourself to go to sleep. The next morning, you awaken in a fog, feeling kind of drowsy. It is morning. The sun is shining through the windows, and you kind of start to gear yourself up to get out of bed. You can hear the sound of a baby crying, which is weird because you know that Linen doesn't have a baby. All of her children are older.
I'm in my
You're in the inn,
room,
the tavern. Yeah.
just in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like it's coming from outside or inside?
Outside. It's definitely coming from outside.
Outside the tavern?
No, outside of your room.
Oh, okay.
So Arthurax becomes one of the first to open his door already, having nothing but just his pants on.
I don't
Jessica too.
I don't think
This
this is a reality
But-
thing.
Oh,
Oh. Is it a dream
this-
or?
This is
I was
just
gonna say,
Eldrath. This is just
Oh.
okay. Never
Okay.
mind.
Never mind.
It's only
Carry on.
just a dream.
Can I take a quick look outside if there's a window to the outside?
Oh yeah, looking outside, it's a bright sunny day. Sun's filtering through the windows. It looks like a normal day outside.
Is there anyone outside?
You don't see anybody.
Okay, I'll go to the room's door.
As you open the door, the sound of the crying gets a little bit louder. It sounds as if it's coming from downstairs.
I'll make my way downstairs.
So as you head downstairs, the sound of the crying gets louder. And reaching the bottom landing, you see a tall, slender, fair-skinned human woman with long black hair falling down in wild waves and ripples. And she seems to be holding the baby, but her back is turned to you. You can see her arms rocking, but the baby she is holding is obscured from you. She's wearing a very long, flowing white gown with a woven shawl over her shoulders, woven from green, red, blue, white, and black wool. And she's singing to the baby, and you notice that she's singing in Draconic. And as you're listening in, you can roughly translate what she's singing. Little one, do not cry. Mother is here to ease you. No one will hurt you while I am here. I will kill them if they even try.
Jesus.
Oh,
Wow.
Protective.
Not a rough day.
Eldrath will take out his lyre and start playing the same tune as the woman is singing.
As you do, she turns and looks at you with a smile. Her eyes are a deep, dark black, like looking into the purest and richest of opals. Oh, I'm sorry, young one. The little one has become fussy. And as you look down into her arms, you see a black baby dragon in her arms, writhing and wriggling as the sound of a humanoid baby comes from its maw. Oh, little one, why can you not sleep like your brothers and sisters? You are causing so much trouble, you are.
Eldrath will continue to play, just kind of the same melody, but just slightly slower. And he'll look to the woman. Is this a dream or is this a vision?
She just looks back to you and smiles. Young one, how much longer are you going to sleep? And you suddenly awaken in your bed at the end. The sun shining through the windows and the sound of Lynn yelling at her son Moss to do his chores. And the rest of you can hear the sound of Moss being yelled at from through the tavern.
Moss, get your ass down here and start sweeping.
God, that is just too close to
Jeez.
home, Dana.
Say.
I don't need it in this.
I'm sorry. I'm going right now.
I didn't mean to send everybody back through some PTSD. Sorry.
That's every morning in my house.
Damn.
What? The nightmare of the dragon lady?
No, the mom.
Okay. Just making.
I welcome a dream like that. Okay.
As the rest of you are getting up in the morning as well, freshly rested, breakfast is cooking. You can smell it throughout the tavern.
Eldrath
Jessica
will sit
ste-
in- Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Eldrath is just gonna take his time getting his things together. But he will head down and just quickly grab some, I'm guessing some bacon, and try to head out onto the road of the town. But I'll let things play out from there.
Everybody else?
Arthur X comes out wearing just his shorts, yawning and trying not to remember the times he has to be pretty much woken up too early just to sleep on the floor.
Jessica will step out of her room in her night attire, which is fairly modest for a woman. Like you would think it'd be like, maybe some, I don't know, underwear. Nah, she's in like the era equivalent of like a baggy t-shirt and shorts.
The sleep
Um,
shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta love the sleep shirts. Little yawn, little back pop, stretching out. Getting the nighttime shakes out, and smelling breakfast. Says something along the lines of, "Man, waking up to a breakfast like this every morning almost makes going out and fucking with cultists worth it." To whoever happens to be nearby. Probably Arthur X at this point, since he's present.
Yeah, Arthur X is not even paying attention. He's too busy trying to wake up.
And from the lack of response, she'll just be like, "Okay," and head downstairs.
Hey, I counted. I
Well, unless you were there, up to you.
no. Zira's not there. He is even though he's a monk and master of using his body as a weapon, he wakes up a little hungover, I guess is the word to put. Because
from his curdled milk beer.
Yeah, because someone spiked his drink and he let it slide. He's just gonna get up and kind of rub his head a little bit and kind of like scratch behind his ear a little bit and tilt his neck to the side, much like a cat would. And then he'll kind of get up and do his feline stretches, going on all fours and stretching out and doing all that shit. His morning monk stretches, and then he will. And oddly, there's a new one where he poses like a dragon because of his new subclass. Dragon yoga. And he's going to step out calmly with he got his robes on now at this point because he's not indecent. At least he is. There are children here, goddammit. He's going to step outside and he will go down to breakfast and wave to Arthrax passing by, but Arthrax is obviously not paying attention, so he will continue down like Jessica to breakfast.
I'm just picturing Arthrax holding like 6 cups of coffee.
Yeah, he's just taking a sip of one at a time, just like
Yep, just one at a time, each hand.
as you would.
I just imagine Zir waking up like, the scene from Frozen where Anna wakes up on Coronation Day and she's just like, she's got her arm over her head, her hair is all tousled up, just like, I imagine like that's how like majestic Catman monk Zir wakes up. It's just like in completely disheveled.
Completely disheveled, but goddamn can he flex. Pretty much it. Or stretch. There we go. Not flex. That's a little different. He cannot flex for shit. His arms
Like
not
that.
there.
That's what Arthrax and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Dirk. I always forget your character's name.
Olia.
Olia. Yeah. I'm sorry. My brain is bad and dumb and stupid and broken.
Otto.
You're fine.
But speaking of Olia's the last one to get up. He's a heavy sleeper, man. I mean, it's like it just takes the smell of breakfast to even get him like even remotely moving to get out of bed. And he's in a loincloth. Just that's his that's all he wears to bed.
Oh.
But I mean, he has the decency to like, once he gets out of bed, slowly, mind you, gotta put something on. Puts on his cloak and just plops on downstairs. You hear his loud thumping steps down the stairs. So he's scratching his back, kind of like, yeah, breakfast. That's how he ends up downstairs for breakfast.
Well, as you all are convening for breakfast downstairs, Lennon greets you, of course. Her husband, Cuff, is already hard at work at the grill, cooking up some food. And Moss is busy cleaning. Meadow is setting out plates for everybody. And Mishka is just sitting at the bar, just kind of staring. It's not much for the 4-year-old to do.
Arthrax just passes by and gives the little child a pat on the head very lightly.
Roll for it.
No, she's very happy. She gives a nice big goofy smile.
Zir will
Tail wags.
Zir will sit down and just sit down and just be like, all right. And like, good morning everybody. How'd you sleep?
As Eldrath walks by, grabbing a few pieces of bacon off of a plate and starting to make his way to the door.
Morning.
You going somewhere?
I require a gemstone of sorts. I'd like to see if the town has one. My hopes aren't very high, though.
You never know. You find things in strange places. Good luck, nonetheless.
Eldrath turns on his heels and heads out the tavern.
All right. So heading out to look for something in particular?
Looking for a diamond worth 50 gold.
Okay. 1 second here, and we'll see if there is one such store that would have items like so. As you are walking about the town, just asking everybody that you pass by if there might be a store that might have some trinkets and jewels, perhaps, that might be for sale. And they all point you towards a jeweler's store, where a gnome man is still cleaning up glass from broken windows and display cases. And he just kind of mutters to himself quietly as he's sweeping up. Yet they little raiders can't even have the decency to clean up after themselves as they break all these glass cases. Doing all this hard work. I'm an old man. They don't understand this. It's very bad for them. It's in my knees and my back and my arms. And no, they should be back there looking at all these diamonds. But no, they have to spend time cleaning up after everybody.
Wow, so bitter.
Well, hello.
Ah! As he startles and turns around, wielding his broom like a club. Come back to get more, did you?
I suppose, yes.
Well, you won't find any here. As he kind of waves the broom at you.
Kind of steps forward, and obviously the robes don't completely cover his legs, so. But just a smile. It's like, Did you have anyone hurt in this establishment?
No, we were lucky. Myself and my wife were off visiting friends at the time, and we were able to get into the keep before anything really bad happened. But as he kind of squints his eyes behind his small glasses. Oh, you're one of you're the lad who got hurt. I'm so sorry. As he puts his broom down and leans it against the case and holds his hand out to you, up to you rather, because you are quite tall.
Yeah, Eldrath will take a knee and kind of just kindly bows his head. I am not hurt.
Well, not anymore, it would seem, but I understand that you went up against the Dragon Man himself.
Even though in the eyes of your people it was a very heroic act, for me it was more of a test of sorts. Not that I'm saying what I did was not good, but even if I had died, well, never mind. I'm here for a gemstone, a diamond, if you have any.
Very limited stock, I'm afraid. They managed to get everything in the display, but they didn't find the safe, thankfully. What are you looking for, I should ask?
A diamond that I can use for a certain spell I have.
You know, I may just have something just the right kind for you. If you'll wait here for just a moment. He wanders back into the back room and closes the door.
Does he take the broom?
He does take the broom with him.
It's important.
It's the only thing protecting him. As he, a couple of minutes pass, and then he comes back and he has a bag, a little silk bag, and he walks behind the counters and walks up a small ramp until he's just behind, so he can lay out the contents. And on top of a little felt, as they tumble out, 3 diamonds, relatively small, and a couple of turquoise and a couple of rubies as well. They're not very large, but they were just taken in trade. I was getting ready to send them off to Baldur's Gate, but seems that plan has changed slightly.
So the 3 that are diamonds, like, I don't think Eldrath has any knowledge on gemstones.
Appraising items is a history check if you want to try.
Try, but he's not gonna do good.
Uh-oh.
You can do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh,
a-
shiny.
Pretty
Ooh,
colors.
piece of candy.
Ooh, they're shiny. They're like little shiny rocks. It's fun.
Eldrath. Yeah, go ahead.
As he holds up a couple of the diamonds and kind of eyes them a little bit, and he's like, "They're not perfect. I would like to cut them slightly more if I was to sell them, but I don't think there will be much of a market here."
What does it raise the value to cut the diamond?
Oh yes, if you cut the diamond in a certain way, you can get different facets and catches the light differently. More elegant or complicated cuts are worth more. So these are fairly simple, very. If I had to say, they were fairly plain. Honestly, I would prefer to cut them again, but again, there's just no really any profit for it to have it here, unfortunately. Hence, I wanted to sell them off to a seller in Baldur's Gate. But I suppose if you're wanting to make an offer,
As the jeweler was kind of going into the explanation, Eldrath's eyes kind of just glassed over for a minute, kind of not paying attention. He's just like, "Oh, if I could just have one that, I'm not sure how to really tell if it would work."
well, let's see here. If I have these 3 here, are probably about 150 gold altogether. If you're interested in the 3, I suppose I could sell them separately as well.
By the way, Dana, sorry to interrupt. Do you have? Is there enough time for me to take like a quick, like 2-3 minute AFK?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
I'm sorry, y'all.
My chat, don't go anywhere. Be right back.
I didn't mean to take so much time.
Oh no, I think he has to help with his roommate. You're fine. Keep going.
So I think, let's see. All right, Eldrath will kind of, if he can, just take one, just to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll try to. All right, we're inside the shop, correct?
Yes.
Okay, probably not a good idea to do that then.
If you wanted to like gauge if this would be appropriate for what your purposes are, I would say you could roll Arcana.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be the bare basics of what you would need. You can't be certain about the quality, but it definitely seems to be of the right size and the right shape.
I will take 2.
Well, 2 it is then. That'll be 100 gold.
Eldrath will put down 110 for the repairs of your shop.
And I'm back.
Oh, well, thank you. So kind. I appreciate this. Yes, he's setting us back a little bit, but with this, yes, I think we'll get a good start. This way I don't have to pay a messenger or a courier to carry those diamonds up to Baldur's Gate. Perfect.
Just take the 2 diamonds. But I do hope your shop comes back to the way it was.
Oh, we always persevere here in Greenus. That's how we are. I always get my traders to come through and gather in a few things. There will always be trade through this area. We will rebuild and we will survive. It's what we do.
Eldrath will just nod in agreement. It's unsure, really, like, in this kind of situation. It's like, oh, your shop's pretty crappy and broken, and well, here's some money. He doesn't. He's not really one to fix things.
Yes, that's fair.
So, yeah, he will kind of awkwardly now leave the shop with the diamonds.
As the gnome will go back to sweeping up his store.
Mm.
And the rest of you, back at dinner, back at the tavern, eating your breakfast, drinking your coffee and your tea, and you're eating your bacon and your pancakes and your eggs
Bacon,
and fruit.
pancakes. Yum.
Nom, nom.
Delicious.
Nom, 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 nom.
Not
And as
only
you
do
are,
they...
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, not only do they make fine ale here, they also make some good fine breakfast foods. And whatever, like, drink cup that Olia has just slams on the table. Ah.
Well, good to find you in good spirits. As you turn to see Governor Nighthill walking in.
Zir will stand immediately. It looks like out of respect, but instead it's really out of nervous. Because it startled him.
Oh, please sit. Enjoy your food. I just came by to meet with you before the day really started for me. I wanted to speak with you a little bit about what you had seen.
Oh yes, of course. Ask away. It's quite fine. As Zir once again sits back down.
Jessica will reach over and gently pat Zir on the shoulder. It's all right.
His shoulder will twitch violently. Because he did not expect that either.
Well, so I suppose we should start with the obvious question. What kind of numbers were we looking at here?
A couple hundred?
Hundreds, yes.
Hundreds, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little less than what they had, because we got rid of some of them, but still quite a lot of them. And also a very strong-looking chef as he does he gets the chills. Anyway.
Hold on, I have to see if he has heard of any tales of Orc and Ramsir.
Please roll on that 20.
He kind of looks at you when you mention an orc cook, and he just kind of looks very confused for a second before he just goes, "Interesting."
Well,
but were you able to find any information about the leaders or whoever was, I suppose, calling the shots of this raid?
Halfier gave off some good information.
Oh yes, your acquaintance that is keeping a spot in my hold at the moment.
Arthrax tries very hard to keep his twitching of a fist hearing acquaintance involving Halfier. Yeah. Anyway, he mentioned something about the blue dragon from before, as well as a human woman.
A human woman. And she was a captive of the cult, or
With the way he's made it appear to be, they don't seem to be captive, but seem to be acquaintances. Well, at least tolerating each other.
interesting. And somebody who is part of the cult, leading it.
That part I don't know, but from what he said, the human is also pretty much working for this black scale dragon lady that is probably pulling all the shots.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with anybody who matches that description. The blue one sounds like Cyanrath, if you ask me.
He also seems to mention something about the caves in the back.
Caves? Interesting.
Kobolds and crates going in and out, but nothing much coming from that.
It might be prudent to look further into the camp, but they're going to be on high alert now if we have taken one of their prisoners. Well, 3 of them now, actually, come to think of it.
Well, we'll give you as much information as we can, obviously.
By the way, Guard Sergeant Morningstar thanks you for his rescue. He came to earlier this morning, and not certain exactly how he got here, but when we told him that you had assisted, he mentioned something of somebody carrying him through the camp, but he didn't remember much beyond that.
Looks over to Olia.
Hey, no problem, bud. Always here to help.
Well, it is especially good that a family has gotten their husband and their father back. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. It's always done hard to do so.
How is Leozen?
He is problematic, is how I would put it, but he is well. He is recovering. He has made many requests for papers and ink to begin working, despite us telling him that he should rest. It seems that he has decided to forego the suggestions of our healers.
He will do that. Knowledge is everything he desires. I would tell him otherwise, but he wouldn't listen. I know that much.
Yes, we got as much of a inkling as well. But he has been hard at work with his colleague Nessim, and the two have been jotting down everything that they have learned, hoping to compile it for their superiors.
Good. Let me know when he needs me. I'm not sure how busy I will be right now, but I will. Well, I owe him something, or I owe him, and was tasked to meet him here, so I have to begin with him as soon as available.
Of course, you're welcome to see him as soon as you'd like. He has been very adamant about ignoring bed rest.
Yeah, that sounds like him. I'll pay him a visit later, I think.
Excellent. Eldrath, I would say at this point you'd be, if you're making your way back to the tavern.
Yes.
Then I would say at this point you would be re-entering. Ting-a-ling-ling.
Bell.
Bork.
All the kids.
All the kids start barking. Lynn's just like, stop it!
That's perfect.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Wolffolk children are just so hard to tame. You know, it's just that instinct.
Okay.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Eldrath just tilts his head curiously and walks over to the table everyone's at.
Jessica gets the urge to bark but resists. Oh god.
I mean, old
Just-
habits die hard.
True.
Sir Eldrath, greetings to see you this morning. Glad we didn't miss you this time around.
Well, yes, here I am.
We have learned that some information of the camp here from your colleagues. Don't suppose you had anything to add other than that Leeson would probably be able to fill in. Raven, I hate you.
Oh, come on. Don't get this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Nothing to see here.
I was going to replace that with cultists, but I feel like the joke would have been lost if I had done that. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I mean, the cultists are probably haters at this point. So
Yeah.
Easy qualification, right?
yeah. Where were we?
What's happening?
Well, if you had any more information before I head back in for the official debriefing.
The only information we can really give is pretty much they're very much collected in caves and seem to be carrying goods within there. Everything that's already been mentioned. I would say the cultists aren't as fierce as I thought they were going to be.
You're on the
some of
top.
them
Not
aren't.
quite as organized.
Yeah, some of them aren't very bright or very good with nails. Looks at Olia. And they also have mercenaries of some kind outside of their cult. That is something to be paid attention to as well.
Yes, I'm worried of how long we'll be unpacking all of this information. Hopefully, the Lord's Alliance and the Order of the Gauntlet know what to do.
If they have mercenaries, then that means they have coin, which might have been stolen, but you never know. It's best to be on your toes with that.
I suppose there might be a few who could profit from there being skirmishes between factions, but such actions would be looked down upon by most of the nobility.
That's really all I can think of. Oh, I should also mention that although it is consisting of humans and kobolds, they kind of have a weird disliking of each other, in a way. I mean, it makes sense, but it's something that could be exploited in the future if the Alliance wants to try to manipulate that to some extent.
That might be a good idea. I will make a note of that, yes. Well, I will have to meet with Escobert and see what we have learned from our intelligence, as well as what the Lord's Alliance is able to tell us. You're welcome to speak with Leeson in the infirmary if you'd like to speak with him about his experience. We've already shared notes with him earlier.
I suppose that would be our next step.
Don't really know much what else to do here, other than that, really.
Of course. Well, I'm sure we can find something for you to help us with. Certainly, I know your type likes coin in exchange for services.
Coin is well, maybe the rest of them. For me, I care more about the learning experience, a challenge, if you will. If you have something for us, I don't mind doing it.
Maybe they could challenge you in the galley,
In the galley.
the kitchen.
Oh no, not that. That is a place I do not tread. I was almost sucked into that vacuum, and I'd rather not again.
What? You don't think Chef Zier has a nice ring to it?
Chef Zier sounds like something that shouldn't exist in my book. And if it does, I will stomp it in the ground like I did those filthy cultists. But that's just me.
Is it just me, or do you have a few extra hairs on your chest there, Seer?
Are they showing? I'm sorry. And he's gonna like look at.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll cover that up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to puff out like that. I did. I tend to slip sides and my hair puffs out. I'm so sorry. As he sips his milk
Arthur just
awkwardly.
reaches over and pats his head.
He's gonna do that weird like.
Nighthill chuckles to himself and stands up from the table. Well, thank you for the information. I will speak with you later if I learn anything of importance. And please continue to enjoy yourselves and stay at my behest here at this tavern.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks,
I'm off
Bossman.
to another boring meeting. So all I do now is governor.
Better than another boring raid, am I right?
Yes, I think I can go another few years without that.
Jessica, what the hell?
I mean, hey,
Why are you booing
Raids
me?
are
I'm
never
right.
right?
Hey, what the hell? Raids are. I'm not gonna say anything.
Raids are never boring.
Just shush. Just. He puts all his hands to everyone's mouth. Shh.
Well, that's a powerful skill to have.
You have supreme. You have supreme.
Just a special skill that just silences the entire party.
He has the silence spell. He has the silence spell.
The power
Going
of
out of
hands.
character, not as silent as what happened at episode 1.
True.
Yeah.
As Nighthill bids farewell and makes his way back to the keep, and Linen and Meadow clean up all the dirty dishes, and Meadow being very nervous as she gets closer to Eldrath, reaching very far to grab his plates before stepping in a little bit just to grab it nervously.
Eldrath will just pick up the plate and carefully hand it to her. There's no need to be afraid.
She very quietly stares at you and then grabs the plate out of your hand and runs back to the kitchen.
Oh.
And I thought I was nervous.
You'll have to forgive her. She's still feeling a little bit nervous after the attack.
That's understandable.
There are some who may have voiced concern about you, Mr. Eldrath. But I know that you mean well, and I know that you are a good man. And she kind of leans in and pinches your cheek a little bit and gives it a little bit of squeeze. You're a good man who has worked very hard to get where he is.
And Arthrax is awake enough to start chuckling.
Well, I guess I don't know what you guys have today, but I need to go speak with Leos, and I guess if already wanting to speak with information.
An interrogation. Now I'm interested.
No. You had your fun last night. It's my turn to have my subplot, okay?
I didn't even get to do much. Come on.
I was going to say what you did, but I have no idea what you did because I am stupid cat. Meow. Anyways, I'm off to not to jail cell. I am off to go to the infirmary to speak with him. And Zero will stand up awkwardly, twitch his ears awkwardly, walk out awkwardly, ring the bell awkwardly, bell, and he will walk out.
Eldrath will shadow him, but try to be sneaky about it.
Do we need to roll for that?
I am trying to somewhat stealth, like walking behind the person and matching their footstep, like precisely to mask that you're walking behind.
Yeah, that would be stealth if you wanted to do that.
Roll. Ooh.
Okay.
Perception to see it, Zir.
I don't see you.
Who are you?
Don't notice me walking behind me.
This is my shadow. Very.
Anybody else going along?
Yeah, I might as well.
Arthrax stands up. I'm gonna go see how Halfier's doing. Wanna come with,
I'll head.
Olia?
What? Me? Olia's just like totally thrown off guard. He's not the best to pay attention. Sure, cool. I'll come.
Yeah, whatever we're doing, let's come. Yeah.
Whatever you guys are doing.
Yeah.
You're
Bro
free to join
party.
us well,
Rock
Jessica.
Yeah, let's go.
I think I'll head to the infirmary and check on our friend.
All right. Keep us updated.
Will do.
Olia,
All right.
better have your hammer on hand just in case.
Gotcha. Tries to pull up the hammer.
Flips hammer like Thor.
Yep. Does one full rotation, catches it, puts it back.
Yep.
Be funny if you missed it, then pretend
Oh.
like how it was meant to happen.
Oh god, if I had to do that with stealth.
Make it a
what is
performance roll.
Yeah. Oh, the performance roll. Oh god.
To make it look like it was part of the plan.
Yes, it was all about my plan.
Anyway, so we will start with actually with Halfir and Arthrax. And Olia, you're going with Arthrax as well?
Yes, I am.
All
I'm
right.
here for Braun.
So, Arthrax and Olia and the rest of the party included, once you get to the keep, you split off. And Arthrax and Olia, you head on down to the hold, where laying on a cot in the corner is Halfir, just kind of sleeping quietly.
Olia, can I have your hammer?
Here you go. Hands the hammer
Arthrax
to
takes
Arthrax.
Arthrax takes 2 steps up. Small breath. And starts wailing on the bars.
Kong, 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 Kong. As,
Hey, make sure
Halfir
not to
just
break that thing.
jumps up and just starts rolling out of bed. Just, oh, Christ, what the bloody hell is that? Oh, God, it's you.
Nice to see your mug too.
What do you want now? I told you everything.
Did you really?
Is there any coffee, tea?
No drink this time.
Oh.
Now, are you sure that you gave us everything?
Oh, man, I gave you everything I know. I promise.
See, why do I feel like you're still giving us less than what you already know? For someone as slippery as you, I'm pretty sure you know all the details, like this human woman that they're working with.
Roll insight.
Ooh, this will be fun.
Okay. Let me get my mouse working.
If you give it a little bit of cheese, that might help.
Oh.
Or
Oh! Woo!
As you are looking at Halfir, he's trying to look nonchalant, just kind of like he's trying very hard to look unbothered, but you can see his feet are twitching a little bit excitedly. His tail is kind of flipping back and forth, and while his eyes are looking at you, his whiskers are just twitching ever so slightly, and you recognize that look before. He is definitely trying to hold something back.
So you do know something.
Look, mate, knowing things is how I get around, okay?
Then start talking, and maybe we can let you out.
I know her name. Frolam Mondorf. I heard it a couple of times. She's a real piece of work, she is.
How is she connected to all of this?
Oh, mate, she's one of the clerics. You know, the black-scaled lady, she works for her, that she reports to her directly. Look, she's important.
So the black scale reports to her and not the other way around.
No, she reports to the black scale. That black-scaled lady is really scary.
Mm. Any information on the black skill?
Just, when she talked to me, she didn't like seeing me there, and she liked my knife. Well, um, uh, your knife.
Nope. Knowing you, you see things. Did you see where she probably put it down?
Oh, she definitely kept it in her tent, like she did. But I don't know where it is now. But they was gathering a whole bunch of loot. I saw it. There's a bunch of treasure.
I take it to be the tent that is higher up from the others.
Yeah, that'd be the one.
I also do recall that you have some good hearing, even when you're pretending to sleep. So, have you been hearing about what they're planning in those caves?
Oh no, mate. No, I don't know anything about the caves. They were really hush hush about that. Just I know she was paranoid about that, making sure that nobody got back there, but she was not talking about anything that was in there. Just something that was important, something that was holy. I figured it was like some kind of I don't know, some artifact. I figured I'd get a chance to steal it, man, if I get out, but
Holy artifact. That could be troubling. Well, I guess that's all we're gonna get then.
Hey, you gonna do right by all half here?
What do you mean?
As he kind of gets up and walks up to the bars and kind of grabs them a little bit. Oh, come on, mate. You know that if I stay in here any longer, they're just going to start asking questions about back up to the major cities, and they're going to find all my warrants, and I'm going to get moved around from jail to jail until I'll be in jail for the next couple of years, mate.
Arthur X just slides his eyes half lidded. And?
Are you up against the bars?
I'm like a couple of feet away from them.
Oh, come on, mate. Come on. You know how it is. Just like we do the work, we get paid when we get, we split up the gold. That's just how it is. I was going to split up the gold with you from all the things that I took. It wasn't like I was going to let you go.
You took a rattle.
It had rubies on it. I was made of gold. I thought it was a good buy. I didn't think they'd miss it.
Yeah, this is why I said maybe I let you out.
Oh, come on, mate.
Olia, do you want to ask anything or?
I'm just here for Braun. I really don't know what to ask your friend over here. So.
Got any water on you?
Water? Shoot. I don't think so.
Well, no drink, no women. Sucks to be in jail for you.
Oh, mate.
We were supposed to bring water? as Oli is just looking around confused.
You see, we were going to bring a friend who was a lovely female for you to maybe talk to, but
Son of a bitch.
she decided to go somewhere else.
Out of character, you son of a bitch.
You know that one scene in SpongeBob where I think either Patrick or SpongeBob made a comment, and then Sandy Cheeks is just like, I don't know why. I need to kick their butt.
Just in the infirmary, you just hear Jessica stops moving. Jessica, what's wrong? I don't know. I just feel very angry right now.
I don't know why. I just feel like I need to kick Arthur X's ass.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just amazing.
So Arthur X just stands up and starts walking away. Have fun in jail.
Oh, mate, come on. Arturax, come on. As you walk past, leaving him to call out to you as you walk away.
Julio, what are you doing?
Well, I was expecting my Warhammer back. Have you given me my Warhammer back?
Tosses it to you.
That's like all he cares about. He's like, yes. And puts it back. It's like,
Drops it there, picks it back up.
God. There we go. Well, at least he had me instead. As we're walking away.
All right. The rest of you had split off and headed up to the infirmary to meet with Leosin.
So before we even reach the infirmary, I'm pretty sure Zir still doesn't know I'm right behind him. I don't know. I was gonna say, like, if before we even reach the keep, I would just whisper to Zir, "Is that the chef?"
Ah! He's gonna punch you. He's actually gonna try to hit you.
Oh, shit.
Roll for an attack.
Oh!
He's actually going to hit you in the jaw.
Oh yeah, don't scare the monk. Don't
Sneaking up
scare
on
the
the
monk.
top.
Yeah,
Oh,
How's the
shit.
22?
Oh, it hits.
no.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Ouch.
As you take
Ooh.
max damage, 8 bludgeoning
Ah.
to the jaw.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait, why'd you do that? What the fuck? Why'd you do that? I'm not sorry for that. What the hell? Hold on.
Jessica, having been following behind a few feet, having watched this entire like Two Stooges thing happen, just kind of rolls her eyes at both of them. Are you gonna come see your friend in the infirmary or what? Come on.
I would like to, without getting stopped by someone trying to scare the wits off of me.
That moment you realize you are the Three Stooges and your ass is Mo.
Zir will start walking at a quicker pace and give Eldrath a kind of like smug, well, not a smug look, a kind of like nervous.
You
look,
deserve
also,
that.
But yeah, also kind of like kind of like one of those looks where it's like, oh god, why'd you do that? But also like, yeah, fuck you.
But also, fuck you for doing that.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Why do you do that? But also, fuck him. Come on. And he's going to try to walk directly in front of Jessica so he can't get behind him again.
Oh.
Eldrath's just giggling to himself as he's kind of rubbing the place where you.
How much HP do you have?
Enough.
I know. It's just like
Too much.
Oh yeah, oh god, he has high con, and I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah,
And,
you were the-
he's rolled high on all of his HP rolls.
I've
Yeah,
rolled max on everything so far.
Yeah.
Same.
Lucky
You can take
bastard.
it.
It's the most ridiculous like warlock bard build I've ever seen to have this much HP this early. It's so
A
dumb.
warlock bard with high con.
Yep.
That's scary.
Almost 40 HP at level 3.
Yeah.
Is that how
The
much?
temporary
terrifying.
HP I can get from shifting, yeah, I can
Yeah.
get over 40.
It's bonkers.
Yeah, that's insane.
But
Level
so
3.
as you are yeah, poor Jessica with her 18.
Yeah, me being the squishy one of the group.
Aw.
But as you walk
1
into the
HP
infirmary,
last session. Remember?
I gave 8 back.
You did. Thank you.
so walking into the infirmary, you can see Leosin and Nezem both sitting on their beds, cross-legged, with papers spread out in front of them as they're comparing notes, drawing maps, kind of talking back and forth quickly as they kind of gather up all of their information. You can see that Leosin is he's wearing bandages around both of his hands and his ankles, and the feet from where he was bound at the stake. He also has a splint around his right forearm, and he does have a bandage around his head as well.
You doing okay? I shouldn't have asked that. You are. I can tell.
As he kind of looks up to you as you approach and just gives a wry smile. Well, the heroes of the day. Good to
Well-
see you again, Zir.
See you too, Leosin. How goes? Well, as he just looks over all the fucking damage that he's in. The body?
Probably a good thing that you got me out of there when you did. I admit I was not really thinking straight. Seems that I was suffering from a bit of dehydration. And he holds up his right arm. And that bastard Cyanrath managed to break my arm in 3 different places.
Ouch.
Oh.
Did he give you fight you, or did he do that? Did he do that while fighting you, or did he do that without even giving you a chance to fight back?
Oh no, he faced me fair and square back at the sawmill when we went up against each other. I thought I had the upper hand. He was so large. I thought I was going to be quicker than he was, but he's surprisingly quick for his size.
Maybe one day I'll be able to test his speed my own. But until then, I'm glad nothing else. I'm glad your neck was not broken and not your arm.
Myself included. But you didn't come here to check on me, I'm sure.
Well, I did. I mean,
didn't. I want to know what you know.
Yeah, you keep talking with that broken nose over there.
Yeah, I mean, blood is coming out of the nose, but just completely ignoring.
Oh, he's ignoring it. He can. He has the constitution to just be like, yeah, so what? But yes, I am here to see you as a friend, but also, as he sees the papers and stuff, I see you've been already hard at work at documenting everything.
Yes, I've hoping to get this all together and get this into to my associates. We need to get this to Onthar Froom. He's a paladin we work with out of Torm, or excuse me, out of Elturel. He's a paladin of Torm, and he also had some concerns about the cult's recent activities lately. And he had asked me to collect as much information. I was hoping to gather up a bit of a network of people before, well, getting a first-hand look at everything. But sometimes things don't go the way you planned.
No. No, they don't.
Most certainly not. But all the same, I suppose it'd be faster if you fill me in on what you know, and I can fill in the gaps.
So, from what I have gathered since getting here, which is very little but enough, basically, what it seems that that there is some sort of black dragonborn in charge that Cyanrath seems to work for, and Arthrax knows a little bit more on that than I am, but I can't really say much. He's been talking to Half Ear about that. What I do know is that that they do have caves within the camp that they use to supply trade to something, and most of the stolen items from the raid were money based. So my guess is that they weren't here to collect lives; they were here to collect spoils.
Yeah, that would be pretty true. They were gathering up a lot of treasure. From what I gathered, it was for, well, they think that they can summon Tiamat, and they want to have a horde ready for her when she arrives.
Zir's face just changes a little bit, in a little bit of fear, slight fear, but also curiosity, like a cat, because he's a cat.
Scoffs.
I would just, I mean, it makes sense that they would do that, but, and he looks towards Eldrath, I believe there's some sort of disagreement with this. What? I'm not sure. Is that even possible?
They seem to think it is. And, well, Tiamat has been locked away for centuries, millennia. It long before the dragons ever started to rule the lands. But I suppose that with enough determination and power in the right places, Yes, it could be possible. But more than that, I don't know. They seem to believe it, however, and that's all that matters.
If that happens, I'm not sure what. Well, I don't know what to make of it, but if that's what they're planning to do, then they definitely have a good start.
Well, I can tell you where you need to start. The black-scaled. Not a dragonborn, though. They're a half-dragon.
Like Eldrath here.
Oh no, I am not a half dragon. My mother is a dragonborn, yes. But I myself am not.
Yes, Resmir's mother is an actual dragon. And they are descended from one of the more evil of the dragons, the black dragons.
If you thought Cyanrath was powerful or strong, a black half-dragon is tenfold more.
Cyanrath is nothing to sneeze at either. He is a very strong and fearsome enemy. He's the one who's at the right hand of Frulamondoth, the cleric who worked under Resmir.
Yes, he is strong, but I saw fear in his eyes.
There's always a bigger fish.
As Liazin looks you over, Eldrath. Fear, maybe. Or perhaps madness. He seems to have only the slightest grip on reality sometimes. I fear that his worship has warped his brain. He has become more, well, while still honorable, keeping to his personal code of sorts. But he does not seek peace, nor does he seek balance. He only seeks to serve.
Yeah, I can't talk. More people keep hairball.
Very in character.
Yes. They keep finding more people to have to fight. I hope this chain doesn't go much farther than this.
Well, from what I can gather, the cult itself is it has a hierarchy of sorts. There are the initiates themselves, which you most likely ran into. And then there are the ones that come above them, the Dragon Claws. The Dragon Claws have been in it for several years, and they have served dutifully, and they're quite powerful, quite strong. However, Resmir is of the highest ranking. Resmir is a worm speaker, which means that she speaks directly to the dragons.
Does she worship them?
That I can't say, but she wants to be worshipped.
She directly.
Yes, Frula Montoth is always happy to make sure that she is praised and admired.
It seems almost sacrilegious in a way, doesn't it?
I find most cults to be illogical.
Hmm.
This one at least has some kind of semblance of order to it, but as for how they have split off from the rest of the cults, this is an aberration. Many in the cults do not wish to summon Tiamat. They wish to serve her, to worship her, but this is the first I have heard of someone attempting to bring Tiamat back into our realm. There was another concern as well. I overheard it on occasion. Some of them would let slip when they were guarding me. There's a cave towards the back of the camp. Do you know of it?
Yes, it was noted.
Did they tell you what was inside?
I can only guess what it is.
Zir, you have no clue.
I might, technically.
Oh?
Well, when we were here last time, a dragon flew over my head. Has to be hiding somewhere. And where there's a dragon, there's gold.
He just shakes his head side to side. Oh, Zir. You're still so young. You see so many options. Yes, it's true, there was a dragon involved in this attack, but that dragon has flown off, has not been seen since. They have something much more important in those caverns. They have nicknamed it the Nursery.
What does that entirely mean?
Resmir is hatching a clutch of dragon eggs inside the cavern.
That's not good.
In a few days, there will be fresh baby dragons.
As in dragons, not half, not
Full blood. It seems that they brought these in from another location, and the caverns were the perfect ambient temperature and moisture levels for raising the eggs, and it seems that they are close to hatching.
Fuck.
I know that you have done a lot for both me and for these people here in Greenest, and I would hate to ask anything more of you, but the need is great, and as you can see, as he looks down at his body, I am in no shape to continue my investigation. I dare to hope that you could aid me just one more time.
Well, at this point, we're not really aiding you. We're aiding thousands, if not millions, at this point.
I
a
think
good way to
what
see
he's
it.
trying. I think what he's trying to say is, we wouldn't really be in any position to say no.
No, we're not at all.
Well, I would like you to return to the cultist camp. You seem to know your way around, and if the cultists are preparing to conduct either another raid or even if a lot of them march away, or if anything substantial is carried into or out of that cave, I need to know. I have to have these for my reports.
So
If
you're
you-
looking for reconnaissance specifically.
Well, if you have a chance to get into the camp and look around again, that would be the ideal way to spot anything that's really happening there. I I don't recommend letting yourselves get captured. It did seem to work for me.
No. Well, it did when we saved you, but I don't think we're going to get that.
I'd be willing to pay you. I understand that times are tough around here.
If this helps your study, then this helps my study. And if that's the case, then money doesn't mean as much to me as much of the knowledge and, well, the impact this may have on this land. I owe you anyway, even though that debt may have been fulfilled, I suppose. Might be better to, well, it's up to the rest of the group entirely.
Well, I'd be happy to offer you all 150 gold each. Standard going rate for work like this. I'd say you might have to act quickly, though. If Resmir is fully aware of what has happened and my escape has been found, I'm certain that she is not going to be staying for very long. She seemed quite paranoid.
So, when do we leave then?
Well, we're separated from the others. I suggest we maybe leave in the evening. I mean, how long did it take us to get back here, actually?
From the camp to here?
Yeah.
Probably about maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. Depends if we wish to travel by night or travel by day, but the one thing I can only suggest that when we go back, I think we should be more equipped for disguise.
Seems like a good idea.
But yes, we can leave this evening and get there by night again, and then go to the cave and not towards the kitchen.
The 1,000-yard stare.
I'd rather not see him again. He scare. What's the quote? Nothing scares me, but that thing terrifies me. Zir can't say that though because a lot of things scare him. But
By the way, Olia and Arthrex, I would say that plenty of time for you to have come back from the keep and everything.
Okay.
Or to come back from the hold.
So we're with everybody?
Yeah, I would say
we
so, yeah.
rejoined.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, this is something I was waiting to save till the break. Anyway, keep
Oh, yeah,
going.
we are kind of overdue for one. But
you want
Jessica sees the other two walk in and just suddenly looks at Arthrex and goes, I don't know why, but I kind of want to slap you.
Arthur just looks with raised brow. Why?
I don't know, just instinct.
Eh,
There is.
Arthur X slowly slides behind Olia.
yeah. Only just shrugs. He's like,
Wouldn't be the first person hit today.
women know best. So, shrugs.
So apparently we got more info from Hafir.
Yes. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we finally got a name of that human he just mentioned. Fraulein Mundorf.
Yeah,
Hopefully I said that correctly.
I think so. Sounds right.
Apparently she's a cleric, and he even heard of what they're after inside the cave. Some sort of holy relic, according to him.
That's doesn't add up.
Why is that?
Leosin said that what's in there is not an item, but dragon eggs. They're hatching soon.
What?
Yes, we'll have to go back and scout it out again. That's what we were just discussing. Before we have to go back again, pretty much. Leo's, and is there actually a relic there, or is that just a? Is that? I don't think that's correct, is it?
I don't recall them mentioning some kind of relic specifically. I know they said it was a holy site. I assumed that meant that that was because of the eggs. But it's possible.
It could also be possible they're talking that the eggs are holy themselves.
Also possible, yes.
It would make sense for a cult to refer to dragon eggs as a holy relic, but it's so weird that they phrase it like that.
Either way, it doesn't matter. What matters right now is we need to get a plan and get over there before they hatch.
That's what the plan is. Go there tonight, redisguise, and see what we can do to look inside that cave and get information back to Leosin here. The more information that we can get, the better. I don't know if we can stop the dragons from hatching, but we can at least figure out where they're going and what their plan is with them.
Well, you'll have to think of something quick.
No, I actually like that idea. I mean, as long as we bring our disguises this time, then I don't see where we have too many problems. But we do need to make one slight little plan. Apparently, the item I've been looking for is in that camp. It's up on the higher bridge where the highest tent is. I need to get in there.
Do you think you can do that without getting caught? If it's on the highest tent, then it's probably the most visible.
An idea I have is that we can split when we get to the halfway point. 3 could go for the eggs. 2 of us, by 2, I mean me and one other, could go to the tent.
So
As you all are talking, Escobert comes up very angrily, just clanking in his armor, as 2 guards are following behind him. You there, spider folk? Have a word with you.
Wow, why do I feel like I'm going to the principal?
Very funny, sir, but I have many questions to ask. Starting with, where is the rat folk?
Oh boy.
And Arthurax really goes down into a dagger gaze. What?
And with that, we need to take a little break.
No, that's a good place to suspend it. Oh, you gotta see the meme I posted.
We'll be right
in the
back
chat.
after these messages.
No, do the JoJo, like the dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah. What? To be continued.
Nani?
Yeah.
All right. We are actually well overdue for an ad break.
Yep.
I apologize,
Yeah.
guys. I should have
Yes.
said something.
I
Should have said something earlier, but we were so into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention it, but I kept forgetting. That's my fault.
Well, this gives me time to grab a quick snack, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I
Yes.
need to get some quick
So we will be right back, chat. And thank you to everyone who's been rating and hanging out, and also thank you to Riptide for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Woo!
Woohoo!
We'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Honestly, though, low-key just wanted to choke Happier during, like, my scene. I was like, I couldn't find an opportunity to, but... It's like, Arthurax, when he meets Happier in the prison cell. Yeah.
Honestly, I was just waiting. I was just waiting. Just like, when's the rat gonna get out?
Yeah.
He's a
it was gonna
master
happen.
thief. Of course, he's not going to be held in by some stupid cell.
Yeah, cells are stupid. I'll be back in a sec. Gonna make soup.
Okay.
Tee-hee.
What do you mean, tee-hee?
I'm nothing. Not like I'm plotting or anything. Jeez. Why would you even accuse me of plotting things against you people? Like, that's a horrible thing to accuse.
Hey. Yeah, I feel like he would have gotten out anyway. That's what I was thinking when when Arthur X walked out and said, "I'm not gonna let you out." And I'm like, yeah, I would do the same thing, but I have a feeling it says there's no decision on whether he's gonna get out or not. He's just gonna get out somehow.
Sometimes you just don't have a say in the matter. Whoa.
Wow, I feel stupid.
Whoa. Why do you
Something
feel
weird
stupid?
happened with my music there.
I tried pressing V to turn on the mic, but I forgot V is for VR chat, not for
Vendetta.
Discord.
It is for that as well.
Yes, it is. A very good movie.
Yes.
Actually, a very good movie that actually well represents how today's economy and government is.
I'm kidding. I mean, hopefully now, new year, new government.
Hopefully.
Hopefully things will be better this year.
The one that's been fresh in my mind is the Justin Timberlake movie, In Time.
Oh God,
Okay, so
that
here's
fucking
the thing.
movie. I
Here's
know
the
which movie that I remember that movie.
Okay. I think that movie is probably the most accurate representation of our world as we know it.
Right.
And I think a lot of people slept on that movie because Justin Timberlake.
Oh
What
yeah.
movie? I'm sorry,
In Time.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, so the general idea is that all of humanity has been genetically engineered to basically stay young forever. However, you have a clock that you use that tells how long you have left to live. But the thing is that buying things requires you to spend time.
Oh. It took
And
me a
you
minute to
earn
figure out.
time by going to your job or whatever.
Yeah. So like the first scene is like Justin Timberlake waking up and looking at his arm and seeing that he has 18 hours to live. But then he just gets up and goes to work, like grabbing a cup of coffee, and like it's totally nonchalant. But there's a scene in there that rings just a little bit too true now, where he's at a poker table and he has just won a massive pot and he is taking it down and everything, and he's got like, you know, 1 million hours in his bank slot on his arm or whatever. And then all of a sudden they bust him because they found out he was actually from the poor region. And so therefore the only way that he could have gotten there was by stealing the money. But that's not
Stealing
what
time.
happened. Somebody gave
Basically,
it.
some rich guy who had all the time in the world, literally, not literally, but like he had like 1,000 years on his arm, and he was just like, I've lived for so long, I don't want to live anymore. So take all my time. I'm gonna go die on top of a bridge. And
Yep.
that's how he suddenly had all that money to go like on a bender.
And then the rest
basically.
of the movie is just pretty much him having from all the time in the world to literally no time in the world and trying to go back and forth with a female love interest trying to survive.
I mean, that's a bit reductive, but yes. The thing though is that the social commentary side of that is amazing because like I love the idea that like he was given that money fair and square. He was given that time fair and square, and he did what he was known for doing. He was a very talented poker player, so he went and played poker and managed to win fair and square. But they decided that he only could have gotten there by cheating, and
Yeah.
therefore they had him arrested, and they left him with only a few hours left on his clock, knowing full well that he would die before he could even be arraigned for the crime.
Yeah.
Thus forfeiting all of his winnings. And I was like, that seems very familiar right now. Where have I seen that in the... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
The stock market.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I will remember all of you when my stocks hit the moon. So,
Aw.
Are you investing in Doge or GameStop?
not Doge. I don't invest in crypto.
Ah.
Crypto is too volatile and too. See, the thing about currency is that
Mhm.
buying currency is actually a pretty good move. Like buying between like the British pound or euros, or guy I knew would buy a lot of Iraqi money
Mhm.
because the Iraqi economy was fluctuating, but he bought like $75,000 worth of Iraqi money,
Oh wow.
and if it doubles, he doubles his money. So
Yeah.
so that's normal. Crypto though doesn't have the backing of a government or an economy,
Right.
so that makes it super volatile, which means it could go. Bitcoin has kind of bucked the trend by going up high, but at this point, it's stayed at a moderate level.
Yeah, that's only because it's been around for so long, honestly.
Yeah, it has had enough time for interest to build in, and a lot of people have bought into it, which drives up the value. But like the problem is that cryptos are easy to start up for any company out there. There's several hundred different cryptocurrencies out there, and
Right.
as funny as it is for Doge to be kind of a meme kind of coin and everything and all, it's it's cute, but it was never going to be viable in the long run.
I mean, we'll see.
Oh, I could always be wrong. I'm happy
I
to be
kind of
wrong.
hope you are, seeing as I just dropped $100 into it today.
See, this is the difference between me and a lot of people, is that I don't like being wrong, but I'm willing to be wrong.
Right. See, I'm the same way though. I don't mind being wrong.
And I think right now, like, it's really funny to see people like trying to understand like what exactly is happening, because it's so bizarre and never happened before. Because like seeing people just like, I don't understand, how does this work? And it's like, this is the stock market, this is how it works. It doesn't make sense, it's completely illogical, and everything is fake and made up. And everybody's like, then how do people make money off this? Because enough people believe in it being real that they are able to do so. And that is the truth. But it is not impossible for some of these stocks to actually hit really astronomical heights, which is just insane.
Yeah.
Could we all just pretend they're not real, so then it's not real?
Well,
Yeah,
here's
probably.
the part that
Good
gets
luck
me.
convincing everyone else that it's not real.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with the GameStop thing is the reason why that's such a big thing is because there were more shorted stocks than there are stocks available. So it's actually at like 129% or something. So, and the way that the short selling works is that they have to buy back stocks, right? So if nobody's selling stock, then there's nothing to buy. Now they can still buy more stock at the price that it exists at, but if they do that, they're making a loss. Like the big reason that it was such a big deal was like one of the major companies sold or shorted the stock that they had for like 100 million. They made like a profit of $100 million. And then by the time they go back to resell it, normally what would happen is that the stock price would drop. Like, so GameStop was originally at like $10 or $8 a share. So it should have dropped down to like $4 or $3 a share, where they would have bought it again, given it back to the people they borrowed it from, and they would have pocketed the difference. But that's not what happened. So some dudes on the Wall Street Bets subreddit found out about it and said, "Hey, everybody buy stock and hold on to it, because if we buy stock and hold on to it, the price will only go up, and all those hedge fund billionaires will have to buy it at the higher prices." And so by the time that they came around to cash out for some of the stock, they ended up losing like $1.3 billion.
Because fuck the billionaires.
Because fuck the billionaires. And now they're on the hook for about well over 70 billion, I think, at this point.
Oh my god.
So
That's
and
amazing.
so now it's become just a giant game of chicken. And the thing is
Right.
that, as we have often learned, the billionaire class is so detached from reality that they don't understand the normal people or the common man. So they don't realize that these people are fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There are guys who are sitting on 6-7 digits of net gain, and they're not.
And they
selling.
won't sell it
Yeah.
because it can only
And
go up.
They
Yeah.
don't understand why they're not selling. Like that's the part, and like the whole like
Because I could use some more money actually.
Yeah, we need
and even
money.
then, you know that. Do you remember the Dave Chappelle bit about pop copy?
No, I don't. I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's just that one meme picture of why? Because fuck them. That's why.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's general idea behind it is that they decided like, no, we're gonna hold because of the fact that there's 129 short shares, 29% short shares. They have to keep buying, so it has to keep going up.
Going up.
It's not impossible for it to get even higher. So
Nice.
if you buy in right now at like 350 or whatever it is, it's not impossible for it to go up to 5,000, which is insane. Like it's hard to think of that, but it's true. And all it is like eventually they're just going to have to sell, and they're going to take a huge loss if they do. But
The
as soon as
issue
they
is-
start selling, is that the price will drop.
Yeah. The issue is
Worth it.
now there are places like systems like Robinhood are like blocking people from buying stuff.
Yep, the limited trades and such.
Yeah.
What a lot of places were doing, where they had like options where you didn't buy the whole share, you can only buy like partial amounts of it and such. But yeah, now you have to buy straight shares if you want to buy,
Hmm.
which is still doable. But yeah, I did not buy into the GameStop though. I bought into AMC because apparently that's next,
Right.
because they're kind of in the same boat, but not as high, not as bad. But also AMC. So, funny story. Reddit Wall Street people may have saved AMC completely from bankruptcy.
Oh, it's so funny.
So they paid off like 600 million in debt the other day. Just like
That's amazing.
so, AMC was
I mean-
likely about to be shut down. They had just put through a deal with the government to get some funding for COVID relief.
And then Reddit was like, "Nah, fam, we got you."
It was so funny to see it. Like, hey, we just sold off one of their largest holders. I think had like 10% of their stock, and
Mhm.
sold when the stock hit up to. I was wondering why there was a sudden drop at like noonish, because I was watching it and it went all the way up to like $16 a share, and I bought in at $9 a share, and it dropped suddenly. And then I come home and I find out that the company that owned like 10% of the stake in AMC sold all of their shares at the height and made like $700 million off of it.
Oh wow.
And I was just like, oh boy, to the moon, baby, to the moon. Is everybody back then?
I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we're back.
All right.
Not
1 second
mentally
here.
back with the stocks, but because I don't understand them. But yes,
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I don't
so
know who's go up and
everyone-
down. That's it.
yeah. Oh, did you see that people are buying billboards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one
Someone-
that guy where it's like
someone
something
in-
go
oh my
burr or
God.
whatever.
Yeah. Someone bought a billboard in Times Square. Fucking
Yeah.
Times Square. They bought the big vertical like Coca-Cola billboard and had it say $game go brrr,
It was
and
the
had a bunch of emojis on it. It was great.
It
GameStop,
had like the images of the
market
stock
share.
like,
Yep.
going up and down. It was hilarious.
It's so funny. But like that's the thing though, is that like we're talking like not even a week and a half ago, GameStop stock was only like maybe like $10 a share. And now
Right.
it's over 350. There's people who bought in when it was even lower, like ages ago, and just kind of sat on it, and now they woke up in one morning and were like, "Wait, what?"
I'm rich.
¿Qué pasa?
Personally, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I get up early around usually like 6 a.m.
Mhm.
and pre-market opens at 4 a.m. So I will be able to see exactly how it's going before everything starts up.
Nice.
Nice.
So maybe read the wind a little bit, read the tea leaves. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let
Let's go.
me
Yeah.
turn off the fun music and turn on the.
Oh, let me quickly shut the door.
The
Serious
scene appropriate music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh fuck, we're screwed.
Oh shoot. Oh. Frick.
Well,
oh shoot.
Arthrax might be.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay, back.
So as Escabert is staring at Arthrax very suspiciously.
And Arthrax is staring death glares right back.
Well, what of it?
What do you think I have anything to do with it? How did he even get out?
Seems that he picked the locks.
That damn slippery rat.
As you go ahead and start patting at your pockets and realize that your thieves' tools have gone.
I want to swear right now.
Eldrath
That-
kind of.
I'll do it this way. That mother beep!
We're adults here. You can swear.
Eldrath was kind of in a stiff trance almost while they were talking about the cave. But when the guards come in, he's like, kind of breaks out of that and turns towards Arthrax. He's like, "Hey, told you, you should have killed him."
Damn it.
Well, he gave you the location of what you were. If you meet him again, don't let him slip next time.
No, trust me, if I meet him again, I'm breaking literally every bone in his body and making sure the last thing I break is his neck.
A lot of hatred for him. Well, he's escaped. He's gone. We have more important things to pay attention to. Maybe he'll be caught by those cultists again and won't be treated as nicely. Now that they know they had people that helped them out last time.
Eldrath turns towards the. Is the captain? Is it a captain?
Yep, Captain of the Guard, Escabert.
Captain of the guard.
A dwarven man with a big red beard.
Right. Well, in light of things, the rat folk technically had no ill towards you and your people. It was only between our party.
So you're saying that you had no part of this?
None.
It was just a miscalculation.
Well, you've done well for the city, so I have no reason to distrust you. Just be careful out there. As he kind of turns a look to Arthrax and then turns around and heads back down to the barracks. As Leosin just kind of chuckles. Never a dull moment around you.
Unfortunately not. Which isn't helpful for a foreigner.
I'm definitely gonna write a message toward the other thieves.
What the?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I assume it was background family noise. No need to draw attention to it.
Anyway.
So, you know what you must do. Now the question is, how do you do it?
First things first is getting some disguises or cloaks.
Well, I'm certain that you are quite a resourceful group. I'm sure you can find a way to disguise yourselves appropriately.
Well, we know what color of robe we had. I'm sure it's not hard to find. I'm sure it's not hard to find a cloak or cloaks like that.
Yeah, honestly, it probably wouldn't take you that long to locate those. If that's the angle you want to go with.
The more we look like the cultists, the better. I'd rather not walk around in what I wear or what they can see, at least, especially since although they didn't recognize us when we fled, it still doesn't necessarily sit well with me that we've been there before and we come back the same way.
Okay.
Well, the problem here is the opportunity that we had before is gone. They are more than likely settled in. So just
Go ahead.
just walking in with the disguise is not going to work. I don't think. There's going to be, I think, checkpoints or a sort of identification type of.
I mean,
don't think
you're
it's gonna-
right. After they lost their VIP hostage, it seems. No offense to, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. We're still standing there by his bed.
Leo's.
Yes.
Leosin.
Yes, Leo's. So, after we stole their VIP hostage, no offense,
None taken.
they are probably beefing up security pretty hard.
And another thing is, I don't believe my magical disguise will work either. They will be looking for that as well.
Well, you won't be able to confirm anything from back here, I wouldn't certainly.
Only one way to find out.
Gotta try something at least.
From what I've seen, it's not impossible to observe the camp without being found, as long as you are being careful.
It's true, the cliffs are very high, so it wouldn't be too hard to observe.
Well, we definitely can't do much just sitting around here.
Let's get moving.
Get moving, all right.
Eldrath will just stick behind for a moment to either he'll try to find the nurse that kind of was there at his bedside when he first woke up.
Pray for me.
He's trying to swoon on the ladies.
We really need to stop meeting in a place like this.
Well, supposedly, if you had stopped getting yourself hurt so many times, then that could be avoided. Although this time you seem better condition.
Oh, this was worth it.
Come here. I'll dress that for you. As she grabs a little bit of ointment and a cloth and just dabs it onto your chin and to your cheek where the hit came in. Oh goodness! It looks like a rock hit you in the face. What? Somebody throwing rocks at you?
Oh no!
Zir is just going to laugh in the background.
Oh,
Throwing punches.
it was a feast.
Oh. Well, you should watch what you say, perhaps.
Again, it was worth it.
Well, as she finishes dabbing on the ointment and then gives you a playful slap on the hip with her with the rag. Don't make me waste all of my ointment, troublesome little boy.
Oh.
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 Just gives a wink and hurries back to the the party.
I just like the idea that in the background, Zir and Jessica are just kind of like, oh, and they both look at each other like.
And you just hear from a random character, she has a boyfriend.
She just kind of turns around. Shut up! Nora?
Zir goes around.
Troublemaker.
Says you.
What?
Yeah, says the guy who snuck up on the monk and got decked in the face.
Like he said, it was worth it. I'd be happy to do it again.
What should be noted is I snuck up on you.
Yeah. You did.
Perhaps more attention.
You got lucky.
He's already paranoid enough. Don't antagonize him.
Oh, about the chef right there? It just points in a random direction.
But where? Very funny.
Jessica will lightly smack Eldrath on the back of the head, not intending to do damage, just like
Dope slap.
yeah.
I think.
Oh my
I
god,
think with-
we are ending up in the Three Stooges. What,
Stooges,
the
yeah.
fuck? What am I getting involved in here?
Jessica Eldrath and Zero.
Oh, man.
God,
Like I said, when you realize you are in the Three Stooges and you're Mo.
it
Yeah.
never leaves you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have a meme for this too. Hold on, you guys keep going. It'll be fun.
Arthur and I are really
poor
missing
things.
out.
No, I'm not missing out. I'm just watching. Enjoying
Well,
life.
as you,
I mean, from being in the trio, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to be in that trio.
Yeah.
gathering up the items that you would need for a forage out into towards the camp again. Probably would take about an hour or so just to gather up provisions and cloaks if you want to get those as well.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Cool.
I think that's worth it.
Question.
Hmm?
As we're setting up, are we allowed to like leave items back in our rooms in the inn?
You can, yeah.
I would like to do that so I have some room in my inventory.
All right, just mark off what you're leaving behind and remove it from your inventory, as it is no longer on you at the moment.
Is that what the check mark is for?
Yeah, that shows if it's equipped or not.
Okay.
I'd probably just leave pretty much all the gold that I have. That's pretty loud.
I
Huge.
don't need 2 sets of leather armor, so I think I'm fine leaving one behind.
Well, leave what you're going to leave behind, and just mark it off as such. And whenever you are ready,
I
It's
will
almost like
let.
you don't need to loot every body.
We need more knives.
Oh, that's right. My thieves' tool has also been taken, so that's pretty much gone.
You can buy another one,
Yeah, true. Fucking rat.
or find another one. Oh,
see, I was going to ask you earlier what your passive perception was, but Half Ear's roll was so good there was no chance you were going to be able to see it.
I was gonna say, when did he even get close enough to the bars?
He has a prehensile tail.
Ah, that's right. I forgot to pay attention to the tail. Damn it.
he has range.
He was just trying
Yeah,
to
a
get
lot
your
of range.
attention.
No, I'm gonna keep the crowbar.
Which begs the question.
I don't think we need a hammer since we have Olia.
Yep.
I was gonna say,
you
which
got
begs
me.
the question. What was Olia doing?
I was just standing there, like,
His eyes
Arthur
were
had my warhammer.
on that hammer.
Yeah,
like
he was
Arthur had my
like-
warhammer. I just like was sitting there and just like watching.
Okay,
He
I'm
was
ready.
just staring at the
I got
dust
some-
particles in the air.
Oh yeah, no,
Alright.
that is a very Olia thing to do. Just no sense of awareness.
Yeah, I put away what I don't really need. So
Perception. Yeah, my perception
Everybody
is
ready?
0.
I would ask. It's linen or
Linen.
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 like
Linen
cheats.
to hold on to 150 gold pieces for me. If she could put it into like a safe or something.
She would hand it off to her husband Cuff to hold on to. He's
Okay.
able to store it in a safe place.
Okay.
Stocks.
Hey, you never know.
It's an investment.
Instead of
It's like-
Dogecoin, it's Bank of Waff.
Yeah, Bank of Wolf.
Wolf coin. Wolf coin.
We need that as a currency now.
Pups and loans.
Oh God. Let's continue before the puns continue.
Okay,
Oh god, I was gonna make one.
we are all gonna die.
From puns to the cultists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Porque
Let's
no
go.
los dos.
Fight for our lives. Yeah. Okay, no.
But everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still have a ton of weight on me.
As you,
No, it doesn't make a difference. Anyway.
As you set out on the same path that you came back on. And it takes some time, obviously. The forests are fairly dense, but you know where you're going, so at least it's not too much trouble. And as you are approaching the edges of the forest where that lead into the plateaus, it's easy to see that most of the foliage and the environment around has been disturbed as you get close to the camp. You can roll survival if you'd like.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh, look, a butterfly.
Not
Nice.
again.
Damn.
I see every detail of that butterfly.
That's a pretty butterfly.
Olia
Typical
too. Hey,
Olia.
look, a butterfly.
Oh my god.
Jessica gets distracted by the butterfly and then goes, Olia, have you ever seen one like this? And Olia's just like, oh boy.
Is,
So
is that a
beautiful.
rabbit with strawberries?
It's so beautiful.
Oh no.
All back.
No, it's a fox with
Throwbacks.
blueberries.
Is that a horse with really bright? Oh my god, it's blinding me. Oh my god, I can't. Ah!
So, Eldrath, Arthrax, and Zir, as you're looking about the damage to the environment around you, it becomes very apparent that there was a search party. They were tearing through probably a perimeter and likely looking for Liaison. But it was some time ago, though, several hours ago.
Keep in mind, everybody, they expected Leosin and Halfear to escape along with the guard. They did not expect someone helping them.
And as you get to
Or
the,
how many?
as you get to the plateaus, you notice a lack of smoke and fire smells.
Oh no.
No.
Uh-oh.
And as you come up to the Horseshoe Ridge, you can see that the camp has been abandoned.
Oh no, the orc stopped cooking.
He
In
killed
the
them
camp,
all.
You can still
Zir sighs in relief, but also is nervous or also terrified of the fact that they're gone.
So the entire like basin that they were occupying is just completely abandoned.
Well, the camp you can see still has tents set up, but there are no inhabitants. There's nobody walking around. There's nobody standing guard. There's, most of the tents
Oh.
look like they've been knocked over in the hustle and bustle of things.
Wait, what? Huh.
So they're off raiding another town,
Or something
or-
happened.
or
Oh.
they packed up and fucked off because they knew their position was
Compromise.
compromised.
Oh yeah.
I do need to make a pun real quick.
Oh no.
Let's just take the camp and push it somewhere else.
Thank you, Patrick.
No problem.
Does a 35 hit?
Yes, it does.
Wait, 35?
The DM's fist just comes down and smacks you on the head. From the sky.
Ow.
Stop it.
Okay.
9,099 damage.
Yeah, he did.
Zir implodes.
That's the limit break. Don't fuck with the limit
Anyways.
break.
Well, I believe we should go check out this camp, whatever's left. I mean, there are tents up, or is it just like what
There's
is
still
there?
some tents. There's still some tents set up. Yes.
They left in a very quick hurry.
Olia looks around to see if his tent is still set up.
Actually, the tent that you set up is proudly still standing.
Yes!
Is there a,
Oli
is
is
there
really
a dent in
proud.
the ground next to one of the nails?
One of the stakes is a little bit further into the ground than the others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Just.
Ah,
Oh, I stand proud.
you
Stares
should
at the
take
tents.
that nail. You should take that nail. It's special.
Why do that? I worked so hard to put it in.
Well, since there's
All
nobody,
right. Well, if they're not here, it doesn't do us any harm to look around.
No, it doesn't. However, that cave might be.
Arthrax is already walking 30 feet ahead of everybody else.
Oh, wow.
Understand they probably took the sword with you, or with them.
That doesn't
Oh,
mean
wow.
he can't check the tent.
No, you should totally
Doesn't
go.
hurt to look.
Which one's my tent?
We
Wasn't it this one?
Just up towards the front.
Yeah, was it like this one? Or
I think it was this one here.
I thought it was this
Did it-
one.
I
can't see your guys'
I don't
clicks.
see. I don't see anyone else doing the thing.
We can't
You-
see
you-
each other's clicks.
You don't see my click?
Oh well.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Oh well.
Weird.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
This could also be. Oh no! Yeah, my connection's been interrupted.
Uh-oh.
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 That might be why.
There we go.
Oh, there we
I
go.
saw the
Jeez.
orange.
Oh my
I
god.
see the blue.
Like
oh,
fireworks going off.
we're good.
You thought it was
Yeah, I
that
thought it was
one.
this. I thought it was this one over here.
People are throwing rocks into this
They're
grid.
nude.
It's flashing like water. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, I agree that they probably moved after being discovered. There should still be a sense of caution. There might be a trap. I actually believe there is a trap.
Probably in the
Especially
cave,
with
maybe.
Well, there's the thing about kobolds. They are known for their traps.
Hmm.
So, no, especially in the caves.
You guys do know Arthrax has been constantly walking, not hearing a single word and not paying any attention, right?
Yep. Yep.
Classic Arthur.
Going right for the sword.
Making sure.
Mm.
Zir will peer towards the tent where the chef was.
Completely abandoned. As you are walking about the camp, you can see that there's a lot of refuse, just like broken plates and trash and things like that, all strewn about throughout the camp. Old provisions, perhaps, that were not good enough to carry with because they were close to spoiling, and some of them have started to spoil. In fact,
They were bloody raw.
Yes.
but everything that appears to be important was taken with it. I
This
would
is not for-
say,
Oh.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
We all of us?
Everyone, or
Yay!
I
Nice.
am sweating this.
I can
Boys.
see this time, Eldrath.
oh no,
Ole's
You are
perception's gonna be.
oh no.
Oh, look, another butterfly.
Oh, wow. Wow, I'm smart this
Ole's on
time.
point.
Ole
I
was
was
just.
just so blinded by rage, he can't see shit.
Yep.
The only thing he sees is the red of that natural one.
Ouch.
Oof.
So, Eldrath and Olia, both of you having had some experience with tracking before, you are able to tell that while it looks like everybody in the camp spread off in several different directions, it does appear that most of the wagons and pack animals moved towards the west.
Noted.
And this camp is south of Greenest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they aren't trying to raid. It doesn't look like if they took everything, I think they would leave people here if there's something important. If these eggs are definitely gone, which either means
Well-
two things: either one, the eggs hatched and they left, or they carried them with them.
Well, we haven't actually checked the cave yet, so it's probably best we actually carefully take a peek inside.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you're walking past the area where Chef Orc and Ramsir had set up shop,
Oh no!
you see a group of foxfolk in leather armor and green tinted clothes, cloaks, are loading up horses with bags and rolled up hides. So a couple of them look up and see you, and they just kind of ignore you and go back to their work, focusing on packing up their bags and tightening straps on the horses' saddles. One of the foxes has a silverish fur, and her arms are crossed as she watches you with a neutral expression.
Stereotypical foxes.
Don't be
But
racist.
I'm in a blind rage right now. You can.
I didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody.
no one ever does. Anyways, Zir's gonna whisper to Eldrath and be like, are those hired mercenaries or cultists? Should we talk to them?
And I don't see why we should.
Eldrath, with your perception, I would say that you're able to tell from the equipment that they're carrying and the fact that they're packing up hides and other, like claws and antlers and things. These are likely hunters.
They aren't bothering us, so why should we bother them?
Well, we were tasked to do we were tasked to figure out what's going on here. I mean, we don't have to talk to them, but it's a little strange for them to be specifically here at this time.
If they have questions for us, we will have questions for them.
That is true. The cave is more important anyway. Just keep an eye on them, I guess.
I want to check on our spider friend.
Speeder.
How you doing, Spooter?
Eldrath will try to catch up with Arthurax.
What?
You do realize it's probably not here.
That doesn't mean I can't check and see if there's any clue it might be.
Okay.
Okay, seriously, that's it? Okay, wow, I thought you were gonna actually try and fight and everything. Okay.
No, he's just looking for a sword.
Call it a curiosity.
Alright, well, Arthax is just gonna head on up to the tent. Right. At least this tent's still there, correct?
It is not, actually.
Damn it. Okay,
It has
never
been-
mind.
It has
The
been
whole
taken
tent
down.
is gone.
Wow.
Maybe she dropped it.
Maybe
you know,
the hunters
scrambling to get everything together, kind of just whoops, you know.
Frolum, have you seen my tent? I seem to have misplaced it.
Maybe the hunters have it.
Maybe.
Okay, fine. Arthax goes towards the foxes. Have any of y'all seen a big black scaled dragon or anything?
As you're approaching, the other three foxes who are packing up, I'll start standing at attention and walking out to stand by the silver fox. What are you looking for, love?
I just said a black scaled dragon lady.
Oi, we not looking for trouble, love. We's heading out in the bit. We got problems.
What kind of problems?
Oh, I'm saying, do we got problems? I know not in the fight with you.
Jessica will step over. We're very sorry. He's lost something of his, and he had been told it might have been here, but unfortunately it seems the item and the people we were looking for have left. You didn't happen to see a large group of people migrating away from this area, did you?
Oh, aye. The camp broke down and left a couple hours after sunrise.
Okay. Did you happen to see which direction they went?
They went to all directions. So one in particular you're looking for these. Oh, you mean the black scale lady? Big one, quite
Yeah,
lengthy.
I think that's probably our person of interest at this point.
Yes, you see, our big friend here, he's lost his dignity, if you catch my meaning.
Arthur
No,
really
not
wants
really.
to punch him.
As far as dignity, I don't know, but aye, there is a bunch of people that came in and left, and there's still some people back in the caves there right now.
Okay.
That wee human bitch in the purple knickers, and that who's that tall dragon bloke, the big guy.
Arthur starts going towards the cave.
Jessica will grab his shoulder very quickly and ask first, did he happen to have blue scales?
Oh, aye, yeah.
That's it.
Fingers go in deeper. Don't do something stupid.
They have my blade. I have nothing else left.
He might have your blade. If anything, it sounds like the black scale lady has it.
And I'll
We
beat
don't know-
his face and get answers.
You could go after him.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I would too.
You saw what he did to Eldrath.
And
Do you want
saw
the
what
same
I
thing
did
to happen
him,
to
I
you?
mean, okay.
Valid.
That's completely.
I was not trying to belittle what Eldrath did. I was trying to convey, like, the seriousness of trying to challenge Cyan Wrath.
Yes, I understand. It's just kind of funny. You're just like,
Shut up!
that was very cute, Duff. That was very cute.
Shut up! I want to hear it.
Jessica's slowly turning into the mother of the group.
Oh god.
What do you mean slowly? I'm already half there. Shit.
Yeah, 50%.
He just stares down at Jessica. You have magic in your fingers. You can pew pew right at his face.
True. I can also punch him like I punched Eldrath earlier.
See?
But yes, and he's going to turn towards the hunters. Thank you for the information.
Don't just go running in like an idiot. If we're going to face them, we need a plan.
It could be a plan. I mean, if he runs in fast enough, he might outrun the traps that are in there. Setting them all off, and then we just waltz in after him.
Yeah, he sets them off and gets blown to bits, sliced to bits, magicked to bits.
He seems
And then-
very determined.
The silver fox is just kind of looking at you all, just very confused right now.
Lawful neutral versus lawful good, everybody. Or, sorry,
Honestly,
neutral.
I'm chaotic good. Here's the thing. I'm chaotic good, but Jessica knows better than to run headlong into something that she's unprepared for.
Yeah, Arthur doesn't care. He wants his blade.
I think Eldrath just wants us to be okay.
Hey,
Like,
Eldrath's full on chaotic neutral in this situation. He's loving this.
yeah, no. Yeah, Zir is. I don't know. Zir's like true neutral. That's why it's kind of like whatever works.
All right.
I mean,
Anyway,
Jessica, let's go. If he's still insistent, Jessica, let's go. All right. Have your fun. Let's see what happens. Fuck it.
Fuck it. I give up. I give up.
I give up. That's it.
I can't take care of you kids anymore. I can't. Anyways,
Arthur just keeps on walking.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm just gonna turn to the hunters and say thank you for the information, and apologies once again for our angry friend. I hope your travels are safe and swift, and once again, thank you for the info. We will do what we can to use it to our best interests.
Yes. Keep watch of your dignity. Keep it close.
What is it with you and dignity all of a sudden?
No
That's
reason.
in character. Like that's in character. Like what is this obsession with dignity?
No.
The silver-furred fox just kind of rolls her eyes and just looks at the others. She's like, "All right, pack up. We're rolling out. Is enough of this
Fair-
bullshit."
Oh, that's kind of rude. It's understandable.
They're foxes.
Yeah.
Of course they're rude.
That is not true.
That is racist.
Okay, bye. Just only
At
waves.
this
Now
point,
that are out
Jessica
of our
walks
hair.
off. At this point, Jessica walks off just to like, oh my god.
I mean,
I've had like her hands are up in the air. Just I'm done. I give up. I'm doing this one.
All right, and we're moving on.
they are gone. Isn't it what we wanted? No.
I didn't. I mean, I don't think I wanted them gone. I mean, they could have helped us if possibility, but I don't know anymore.
They don't. They didn't really know much.
I would argue to the contrary. Technically,
They saw where they
Let us-
went.
I mean, they gave us heads up that there are people, including Cyanide and Black Hair Lady, in the cave still. I'd call that useful information.
It is.
Whatever you say.
It's better than us walking in there and not knowing they were there.
I think it's time for some old-fashioned dungeon crawling.
Turns out the
Crawly,
cave
crawly,
is like
crawly,
one
crawl.
room when we get in there.
It's just like
a
a
giant-
horrible.
Just a
It's a
giant
te-
room. Why do I hear boss music?
just a 10 by 10.
Oh, I was thinking it was gonna be just some like small, like 20 square feet kind of deal, just like
With
I think-
dragon?
I don't
Poor
know how
Dana.
big the dragon.
You gotta-
Eggs. I mean, they're dragon eggs. They're not full-grown dragons.
Let's
Gotta
find
get-
out.
Gotta give
Anyway,
Dana a little bit more
yes.
credit.
Let's find out.
I
Zero.
don't usually do this. But Riptide said in my chat, the cave is just a 3 by 3 foot elevator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that by now Arthrax is probably already over there.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Going in.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zir will step next to the entrance of the cave as Arthrak goes in and gesture his hand. Just goes, "Ladies first." Do a smug look.
Well, thank you.
Ladies first, dignity second, and then.
Oh god.
And as you approach the mouth of the cave,
We all die.
Turns
Don't-
into the Cave of Wonders.
look, nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when somebody reveals the secret. Okay, just
Hey.
saying.
I just.
All right.
All right, let
So-
the DM speak.
Yes.
As you all approach the cave, there is a soft breeze that comes up from behind. And as you stand before the entrance, you can hear a whistle, soft and low, as the wind passes across the entrance. And deep inside, you can almost hear the sound of a whale crying out softly in the distance. Eldrath, in the back of your mind, you hear a draconic nursery rhyme. And that's actually where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, all
You
right then.
asshole.
It's 10:30. They've been running for about 3.5 hours, so
Yes, good time to stop.
Fine.
Three hours, 3.5
Don't-
hours. Good time.
And don't call the DM an asshole just because he has dramatic timing.
I know. I know. but
Cliffhangers are the best hangers.
It helps me cope. Okay, let me cope.
Arthrax is really
Cliffhangers are the
coping.
best hangers. They're better than clothes hangers in my opinion.
I don't know. I kind of like the plastic ones. They're nice and sturdy. Not the wire ones though. Wire clothes hangers are worse.
I broke the
Yeah.
plastic one by accident trying to fit my hoodie in one today, so I wouldn't say that.
Well, you didn't buy the sturdy ones then.
I guess I'm just too swole, Duff. How about that?
Really?
Ooh.
You're gonna approach me on that one?
Yes, I will. Exactly.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
All right. All right.
Square up, Duff. Square up.
Well,
Dane,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Did that ointment actually give me any HP back? You didn't say. I wasn't sure.
Sorry, no.
Can
You're
I?
too busy flirting.
True. Could
it's just a soothing cream. It doesn't actually have the healing properties.
would it be possible to use just a hit die as we were traveling or whatever? Or we didn't really take a short rest, I'm guessing.
No, didn't take a short rest. Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Ah, it hurts more than expected, huh?
No, I'll be fine. If need be, I could just cure wounds myself. That's fine. But
You know the worst part about big, shiny red buttons? Is that sometimes you press them and things don't go so well.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, the big shiny red button being Zir.
Yep.
Hello, I am Button. Press me and see what happens.
oh, don't take these questions to be like I regret what I did. No, I
no.
thought it was hilarious.
Oh, that's great. No, I love that. As much
Oh
as
man,
me
what
making
am I getting
fun of
myself into?
me making fun of it shows that I enjoy it pretty much.
Mhm.
But thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
And thank you for DMing, Dana.
Of course. Anybody, if you are interested in chatting with us about the game or chatting about your own theories of the game, I do have a Discord. You're welcome to join and pop over and talk and discuss about the game all you like. We also like to do other nerdy things like discuss D&D because most of us are D&D nerds. So just
Dana,
kind of
quick
how it
question.
goes. Yes.
Can you drop the link to your Discord in the Cold Blood War Players chat?
I will do so, yes. 1 second.
Thank you.
Woo.
Because I'm gonna drop that. If you guys want to hang out with Dana, I will drop his Discord right in my chat. You guys can join his Discord, get alerts when he goes live. What do you typically play, Dana? You play
Lately,
some
it's been-
Minecraft?
Lately, it's been Minecraft just because work has been very, very busy, what with COVID and everything.
True.
So that's likely to continue on for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, Minecraft Mondays every Monday, and then
Woo.
sporadically streaming throughout the week. I do want to get into doing some Telltale games because they are my favorite. As much as I miss Telltale and wish that they didn't go under, and I also wish that they had just paid their fucking devs. God damn! Like,
Maybe we
come
should
on,
invest
guys.
in that now.
I know, seriously, they're too late now,
Bring
right?
Telltale back.
Oh, Dana, I have a game that you should play but you haven't bought it probably.
Probably not, but at the same time, I buy a lot of games on Steam and they just sit there.
So, the game Sam and Max from Telltale just released a remastered edition.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, and Sam and Max is a great game and TV show, so I'd recommend it.
Ah, this sounds good.
Well, it used to be
Uh,
a great TV show that I believe it canceled.
Yeah, it was only around for a season because it's a show based off of a game. But yes, it's quite funny, and I have a couple clips on my personal YouTube that I've made of it just being stupid. But yes, it is a game. It was made by Telltale, and it's a pretty much a story-based show of a dog and a rabbit, Sam and Max, and they're freelance police, and it's basically like a crime game, pretty much. But it's like really memey and like fourth wall breaks and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like
that.
Deadpool.
It's
Like
weird.
Deadpool. It's like Deadpool mixed with like a detective
buddy cop.
story.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Dana, actually, I just had an idea off the top of my head of
Yeah.
something that might be interesting to do with you sometime if you'd like. Satisfactory build challenges.
Oh,
Hmm.
I like.
Oh, you're approaching me.
I have
either-
just unlocked the last tiers of my of tier 7 and 8 on
Oh, nice.
one of my playthroughs. So yes, I am.
I am about to send up the second space elevator.
Ooh,
In
fun.
fact, I probably would have done it on Wednesday if I didn't need to end my stream early and go to the store. So when I continue that, maybe on Wednesday, because I think tomorrow I'm probably going to be playing more Final Fantasy 14. MMO Mondays. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Keep me informed.
Yeah. But yeah, just the idea of like either decided by chat or a poll on the Discord or something. Just like, hey, what kind of like bullshit shit should we do?
I'll tell you what I really want to do.
Satisfactory. Yeah.
I want to make a parkour course out of everything
Ooh.
that's available.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Satisfactory Saturdays.
Satisfactory parkour, or I don't know about Saturdays. I have other games on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Which this week is going to be weird for me because I'm supposed to get my second dose shot this Thursday for the COVID vaccine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
The apparently the second dose is worse than the first. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'll. The important thing is you're getting the vaccine, especially with your line of work. Like that's the important thing.
Yep, I'll be protected. That's important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be like when I got the first shot, it felt like I ran the mile the day before, and apparently, like, I've been told that, like, yeah, if you don't feel up to it on the next day, just don't come in.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Because the first shot ran a mile. The second shot, you ran a marathon.
Yeah, 5K. Well, fuck it.
You'll get through it though. You'll get through it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
I'm scared.
You'll be fine. We'll be right here to cheer you on. To cheer on your recovery.
But again, thank you everybody, and
Yes.
I'm happy that everybody enjoyed what we put out there. So,
Yeah.
and next week you guys will be doing some proper dungeon crawling.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Or 2
Not
weeks.
next week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Yep. So look forward to that, guys.
Yeah.
That will be on, if I check my calendar here, the
Valentine's.
13th. 13th.
Yes.
No, you're right. 14th. Sorry, my bad.
Ooh, Valentine's
And
Day
then-
dungeon crawling.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wonder what that
Yeah,
implies.
keep a
Also,
watch out for Arthrax being all pissed off.
Dana,
Yes.
Riptide in my chat says, if you need to speak with me, I've had the second and might be able to offer advice. Riptide is a nurse, so he's also sort of in the same boat as you. If you want, I can get you guys like, well, Riptide, join Dana's Discord.
Yeah.
There's the
do
link
it.
again right there. Hop
Peer
in his
pressure.
Discord and get talking.
I can do it.
Just do it, forehead.
Or we'll find you.
Yeah,
Just
we'll-
do it.
All right. Don't threaten my chat members, please.
Only I can do that.
No, only I can do that.
Well, that's the. I mean, like only you can do that. but
Oh, yeah.
I was quote. Yeah.
You were speaking for me. Gotcha.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, you need someone else to speak for you.
No.
Apparently, because people like to do it for me.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Killer Ben says, "Threaten me, Binch. I'll cry."
As a fellow
Alright.
Ben, I can agree to that.
I can threaten you with a good time, I guess.
Oh god.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out, and thank you again to everyone who rated. That being, oh gosh, someone rated.
Excalibur.
Someone, yeah, Excaliburnator. Thank you. If you're still there, if you're still lurking, thank you for that raid of like 30 people. Thank you so much. And everyone who
Oh,
stuck
jeez.
around from Excaliburnator or any of the other raids, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you giving us a chance. We do
also-
D&D. Nope, go ahead.
I was going to say I had a follower that joined. Also, Two Kind Explorer. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for tagging along with us. I appreciate you.
And to everyone who followed me, thank you for those follows. High five. Welcome to the Swole Patrol.
Woo!
Yep.
Yeah.
And I want to thank
We do
everybody for
D&D,
following me.
like we were saying earlier, we do D&D every 2 weeks, every other Sunday. So our next one will be on Valentine's Day. My birthday is actually on the 9th, and I'm thinking I might do a 24-hour stream.
Mark
nice.
that on my
Cool.
calendar right now.
There you
Yes.
go.
February
Noted.
9th, 24-hour birthday stream, because everyone else is doing it.
Whoa.
Why not, right?
On a
Yeah, why not?
Tuesday.
I'm not going out to celebrate.
Is that what you're supposed to do
Ooh.
on your birthday?
Should I get like
12 hours.
should I get DoorDash to like deliver like an ice cream cake or something? Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I'll
Actually
I'll
no,
deliver
I take
that
it back.
for you.
I actually no. I I bought cake mix and frosting. I'm baking my own cake.
Oh,
But if you
that's
do
so cool.
decide to use DoorDash,
Cooking
I'm just kidding, I'm not
stream?
anywhere near you.
Cooking stream?
I don't think I'm gonna do the baking stream on the stream.
Fair.
I'm gonna get going. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, have a good one, Saku.
Yeah,
Take care.
Good one, Sagu.
There we go.
I should really set up the like Discord reactive icons thing. I think Electro linked me to that. I need to get that set up so every time you guys are talking, like your little icons pop up on the screen.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
I didn't know that.
If you guys want to know about that, I can link you to it too.
Nice.
Like I said, someone linked me a tutorial. I just haven't bothered to look at it yet.
Nice.
Yeah, link it to me. I'd be interested in looking at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me grab it right now.
Okay.
Copy link. I will just tell you what. I'll drop it in the player chat.
Oh, perfect.
I'm also happy to note that my 4 of my emotes have been approved.
Hooray!
Congratulations!
Woo!
Drop them in my chat. Drop them in my chat.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Hold on.
You
You
can.
should be able to.
I
If they're
believe in
separate,
you.
You should be able to.
One sec. I will jump over.
So which one did not get approved?
I think it was because I uploaded them at different times.
Oh, okay.
I'll be heading off.
All right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Bye. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye. You
Here they are.
can y'all can chat with me whenever you want, like
Yeah. Likewise.
vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah, literally just at me in the Discord. I don't stream or anything, but literally just be like, yo. I'll be like, yo.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the ninjatter.
Bye bye.
Oh, someone put that in my chat already.
Love
I
it.
didn't realize that was one of yours.
Aw.
I could have sworn someone dropped that emote in my chat.
And then my personal favorite.
Pog.
Oh,
I
the
did do a
pog.
pog face. Yeah.
Tiger
Nice
Pog.
Pog.
Pogarung.
Pog.
I need
no.
to get the name now.
No way.
Game recognized game when you get a good idea.
Yeah, can't let that
We'll
one
take
take
those.
Yeah, we in some cases those are L's, but in this case they're W's. We'll take them.
Yep.
But hey, thank
Anyway,
you,
yeah.
everybody.
So yeah, guys, go subscribe to Dana for these adorable emotes. Do it.
I love your face, all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I love yours first.
Second.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this out tonight then. Thank you all, everybody, for tuning in. I love your face, and I hope all of you will come back in 2 weeks. Until
you better not
then,
be rating me, by the way. I am
I'm
ending my
not-
stream
no.
too.
no,
Okay. Okay.
we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate somebody else and figuring that out.
Yeah. Let's see here.
There we go.
I was like, who's only got a few viewers? Oh, Dana's stream. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, right.
That wasn't like that was like I was like, oh, I could raid Dana. Wait.
oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh well,
That was not a dig on viewer count at all.
all good. No
Yeah,
worries.
but still.
But everybody, thank you. Have a good night. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I kind of wish Twitch would show lower viewer count channels on your followed thing first. I kind of do too. It would be
Yeah.
nice to have a little more like, have it a little bit easier to see people who deserve more attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think it'd be really nice. But we're gonna raid my friend Ashcore.
Oh, was that the person you guys did like 2 weeks ago last time? Ashcore?
Is it?
I'm not sure.
Did I raid him last time?
No, you didn't. It was
Oh.
this one woman she's like a VR chat.
Yeah.
The nerdy nanny.
Oh,
lady.
Nerdy Nanny. Oh yeah.
Very Nanny. That's what you did last time.
So Nerdy Nanny actually goes by male pronouns.
Male. Okay,
Femboy.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I love Leaf. Holy
Ah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, so if anyone was not here for it when I was hanging out with Nerdy in VR chat, fucking Nerdy has one of these OCs for Rust, like a Rust RP server that he's on, named Leaf, who is just this like wild human, right? Like lives in the wilderness, wears bone armor, has a pumpkin for a head,
Yeah.
and is just like the most precious and innocent of beings. and
Oh.
has the most hilarious voice. I love Nerdy Nanny and Leaf. Holy shit. It's great.
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds so fun.
But for now, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Ashcore. Ashcore is a close personal friend of mine, so please be very kind to them. Give them some love. Give them a chance. They're playing Phasmophobia, so at least wait and see how they scream. Like we gotta at least watch long enough to hear how they scream. So
their raid will be funny. I'm sure they'll scream at the raid if they're focused.
oh, I hope they do. I really hope they do. I've already got their stream up because I really hope that they have something loud and obnoxious for a raid alert because oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be raiding too.
I want to see them. Like they're running around with the radio right now, the spirit box. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna wait the full 30 seconds, guys. I've kept you long enough. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful night, and we'll be back tomorrow with some Final Fantasy 14. We'll see you later.
Yep, and for me, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys. We're gonna raid. Did it work? Oh, I'm going to raid.
And they're off.
And they're off, going down the first mile.
Raiding now.
Oh.
Go.
I've been during the session. Well, I came up with a really good idea for Zir that I think you guys will appreciate once he unlocks that ability. I have an idea.
Oh. We raided with a party of one. Nice. Yeah.
Still a raid?
I'm gonna end my stream. I think I'm allowed to do that. Yeah. I don't know how to do this.